Put in the Tyree, baby.
In the NFL draft, it was a unique first round. There were all those teams that didn't make picks. So many teams that had multiple opportunities. Just the one quarterback. We had no running backs. We had no tight ends selected.
All right, let's do this, G-Man. Let's do it.
Watchers night two have in store. We'll find out. We have 73 picks coming your way. The energy is live. It's not Wolverine. Las Vegas, Cincinnati. The NFL draft starts now. Las Vegas. Day one of this drama. The Commanders have traded. One bunch of trades verified in the week. Emotion. Surprises. And there are many more stories to tell. Welcome to the NFL draft.
All right, I would be utterly shocked if we take Willis. Let's go, boys. Let me put in some last second bets. Let's go. I'm ready to roll. Last night was a long, long night. That would be amazing getting Dean. Not going to take him. A lot of Giants fans really think we're going to take Malik Willis here. There's no shot. He's got a pretty hot-looking girlfriend. Damn. Ooh, that's a rough injury, man. Damn. Losing out a lot of money. James Cook. Wow. I would love him, too, in the second or third round. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I am ready. I am ready to roll. I don't know about you guys. Let me see who's on the big board.
What I was talking about, running backs, not in the first, but from the second round on. We have not had a running back taken yet. Breece Hall, Iowa State, and Kenneth Walker the third. Wake Forest is one great year at Michigan State. Those are the two top guys. James Cook is the accent piece. Then we got a lot of running backs all bunched together, folks. But the
one thing about this new regime, they don't do any leaks. Nothing gets leaked. Nothing gets out. They are locked tight in every step they make. Unlike last year, Dave Gettleman just spilling all his beans out on the floor, telling pretty much everybody weeks before the draft, I really like Devonta Smith. And then Eagles heard wind of it, and look what they did. Traded with a division rival to mess us up. Got to have a poker face in this game when you're a general manager. Got to have a poker face. Dave Gettleman, he was playing Go Fish while everyone else was playing Omaha or Heads Up Hold'em. Let's go. Hurry up with these commercials. Let's get this round over with. Let me see what else. Looks like I'll be happy with Nakobe Dean. I'll be happy with James Cook. I'd be happy with the corner from Clemson. Any of those three be another good night. Don't really see us trading back into the second round. But, crazier stuff has happened. So I'm always ready for anything.
And now you can too. The offer you just can't miss. For a limited time, get a 5G phone on us tonight with no trade-in required. I love it. What's not to love? Verizon is going ultra, so you can get more.
kind of wings, paired with the best kind of celery sticks. Crinkle fries. Arby's, we have the meat.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So go to the place that delivers on top brands.
And nothing like commercials. Trying to sell me on a power drill. So you pick 36, I think.
The Lexus RX, built for modern families.
$1,500 lease cash available on 30-month 2022 RX lease programs.
Does daily stress leave you feeling out of
We
sync?
pick. We have fourth pick in this round.
Plant-based adaptogen helps alleviate stress on skin.
So Tampa, then Minnesota, Tennessee, Giants. Tampa doesn't need a quarterback. Minnesota, I could maybe see them taking a quarterback. Tennessee, maybe a receiver here since they lost AJ. Maybe another quarterback since Tannehill's not that good. Giants at number 4. Ahead of him is the Texans, or behind them is the Texans. They need a quarterback. Maybe Joe Shane can start doing some bluffs and not show his hand. Maybe make him think that we're in on Malik Willis and have Houston panic a little bit and try to give us a call and try to move up. That would be nice. But I think we go corner unless Tampa, yeah, I could see Minnesota taking that corner from Clemson. But Nakobe Dean, I'll be happy with. I'll be happy with Andrew Booth Jr. Christian Harris from Bama is also another good linebacker. Wouldn't be mad with another defensive player, that's for sure. Let's go. It is 6 past the hour. Let's hurry up. Here's Giants select punter. Nah, that punter is pretty good, but second round, no way. I think the last first round punter or kicker was Sebastian Janikowski, who ended up being a Hall of Fame kicker, but no one's really taking those guys first round. What the hell is this? Oh my God, this weird dude. We're really delaying this draft to see this illusionist try to perform a fake magic trick. This is retarded. What a waste of time. Are you guys watching ESPN? You guys see this shit? You're just going to do a bunch of twists, and then all the Velcro eventually loosens up, and then it gets out of the straight jacket. He's literally doing nothing but twisting. This is so dumb. Why can't they light him on fire and try to have him escape that? What a waste of time. That's how they start off the second round. Watch this weirdo do a trick. Watching from India, 8,000 miles away. Wow. There's 1.4 billion people where you are watching the second round. Why are you in India? Military?
Welcome back, Las Vegas, to night 2 of the 2022.
I'm watching from India. 1.4 billion people.
Are some of the most important for all our clubs. And last night, in front of a television audience of over 30 million people, and a live audience of over 150,000.
I know, I was kind of just messing around. Why are you out in India? For work? Military? Are you in the service?
So tonight, as you can see,
What's he? Why are you in India?
NFL players and celebrities who will help us select the next group of
Are you
players
from
for the
India?
NFL family. So Vegas, let me hear you. Are you ready? All right, let's kick off round 2. By way of trade, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
All right, let's get it popping. I got the David Tyree catch. right there. Fresh fit. 2 sizes too small. I got this shirt like 10 years ago.
You're all still recovering from Chris Angel's up here. Let's take a look at these Buccaneers. It was a turbulent 2022 for the team that was the defending champion beginning the season. January 23rd, they lose a divisional playoff game.
All right, where does Tampa go? Do they pick Brady's replacement? I don't think so because I think they like Kyle Trask a little bit too much. Do they get a running back here? Leonard Fournette is banged up. Do they get another tight end? Gronkowski has not decided if he's coming back or not. That would be a reach. They could partner Nakobe Dean or Ojabo with Devin White. That would be a nasty front seven. I can see them. I don't know. They lost 2 guards. Yeah, I could see them going offensive line too. Protect Tom Brady. Yeah, they lost JPP, who the Giants, I think, they need to re-sign him. Or they need to sign him back. I miss JPP. Moving back to outside linebacker. Get back to the 4-3. That would be better. Oh man, I'm tempted. Malik Willis, that's very interesting, but I think they just want to know. Just see what they have in Jones. If he stinks, they got Tyrod Taylor to fill the gap for a year, and then they'll go draft a quarterback next year. Someone like a C.J. Stroud, a Bryce Young, or maybe the year after that, Caleb Williams from Southern Cal. The next 2 quarterback classes are supposed to be really, really good. So, I mean, Malik Willis has a ton of potential, very high ceiling, could be very good in a couple years, but let's just get better where we really need to get better, up in the trenches, D-line, O-line, secondary, especially if we trade Bradbury. We definitely need a corner in either this round or next. I don't. If he has a great year, I think they'll franchise tag him and say, you know what, Daniel, good year. Show me that you can do it again, and we'll talk after. That's what the rumors I'm hearing, that if he does have a good year, they would be more inclined to offer him the franchise tag than just straight up offering him a long-term lucrative contract. But yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. I still have my bet Malik Willis going to Houston. I think I put $5 to win 150. They're like plus 5,000 or whatever, plus 10,000, I think. People boo Roger Goodell because they think he is a terrible commissioner. He has done nothing to make the game safer by any means necessary. He's a terrible guy with a judgment of discipline. How he barely gave the Patriots and Tom Brady any type of punishment for Deflategate, for Spygate. It's a joke, and I miss Paul Tagliabue so much better. There's not that many good commissioners in professional sports. The hockey commissioner, he's a tool. So is the baseball one, Rob Manfred. He's an idiot. But Roger Goodell has been disliked for a very, very long time. And he just makes way too much money. And he's just an ass. But let's go. No one's even in here.
But does someone want to make a trade aggressively to go up and get him? That's what I keep waiting to hear. Is we've had a trade, someone's coming to get the quarterback.
Houston. Come on, give me some money. Give me some money.
Well, that makes Seattle and Atlanta, particularly the Seahawks, are teams that you think, hey, Malik Willis as a guy could be the developmental quarterback. As you said, he's not ready right now. You have to have somebody in place. You have to have a quarterback coach and work with him and develop him. Seattle has Drew Lock. Atlanta has Marcus Mariota. You also remember, guys, have a great quarterback class potentially next year, led by Bryce Young, Alabama, C.J. Stroud, Ohio State, Anthony Richardson, the talent kid down there.
All right, who's Tampa going to pick?
In terms of quarterbacks, and teams also have to think about that when they're attacking, whether they're going to take one in the second or third, fourth round this year. Well, after a night in which practically no team used all of the time that they have available to them, the Buccaneers dynasty, maybe we will find out there is a trade. There isn't one. They have made a selection, is what I'm told. But I keep waiting. That to me is the key point here. Who's making the aggressive move tonight to get the quarterback? Well, I think most people don't have first-round values. For me, it's got to be the Atlanta Falcons.
Who are the top 5 prospects for round 2 besides the quarterbacks? You got Andrew Booth, the corner from Clemson. Kyler Gordon, also the corner from Washington, is very good. Nakobe Dean, Jalen Petrie from Baylor. Petrie is a very interesting target. He would work very well together and play well together with Xavier McKinney. But I don't think we get a secondary just yet unless we do take a corner. I think we might take maybe another offensive lineman here or quite possibly a running back. I know they're very high on James Cook, Dalvin's little brother, out of Georgia. They like the SEC guys a lot. I would not be surprised if they go running back. I got the Mets on the other feed.
The first of those, the party has started. The Buccaneers ready to go.
Here we go.
Simeon Rice, he got skinny.
It was the 33rd pick in the 2022
What up, Mario?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Logan Hall, defensive end. Houston.
That's a good pick for them. Losing JPP, that makes sense. If I would Saquon's future, it's a good question. There's really no win-win situation with him, I don't think. One scenario, he has a good year. He has a great year, in fact. Has such a good year that he is thinking he deserves a $100 million plus contract. New GM, Joe Shane ain't going to fork out all that money on a running back. We let him go. He signs elsewhere, maybe even a close-by rival like maybe Washington or Philly to play with his buddy Miles Sanders. And then he has a great year after that, and we get nothing for him because we let him walk. Second scenario, I fear, him getting hurt. We don't re-sign him because he's hurt. We don't trade him because we don't get anything back from him because he's hurt. And he goes to a different team in the offseason, and that's it. Third, we sign him to a big contract after he has a great year. The following year, he gets hurt and is never the same. We waste a shit ton of money on him, and we get nothing in return for him. There is really, really no good outcome coming from this. I think that if he has a good year and we're not that good of a team, maybe deal him to a contender around trade deadline, maybe get a third, second-round pick for him, and then just call it a day, wipe your hands with it, and start fresh. Wow, Packers traded up. Oh, damn. Maybe running back here to help out Rodgers. I can see that.
Somebody that can get open so we can get the ball to.
Mel, which is the receiver? Again, I don't know who the pick is. We don't know for certain it's a receiver. It would certainly surprise, I think, a lot of people were it not to be. Which one would make the most sense to you? Well, the comps that I get, I know it's 50% after Jordy Nelson. I talked about the Western Michigan connection.
All right, who they got took there. They're going offense here. They ain't going to piss off Rodgers anymore. They already traded his best friend in Devontae. They're going running back, tight end, and receiver here, guaranteed. Yo, Mario, I don't know who we're taking. I think a corner. I know they like that guy out of Clemson. Either a corner, a running back, I think, or don't think the tight end's too. I think that's too early to take a tight end in this round, but. I mean, we got a lot. I think best player available is the best approach. We got a lot of holes still. Still, that O-line needs to be worked on. We need a linebacker. Nakobe Dean, if he's there, take him. I know he's undersized, a lot of people are saying, but take him. He is a beast. If they take a quarterback, I will be completely shocked. Completely shocked. There's just no way. There's no way we take a quarterback. Tennessee could. I could see Titans taking Malik Willis. Or Hal. Maybe Hal. Who's this? It's a wild hat. Yeah, I can't imagine it, man. We ain't drafting Malik.
With the 34th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Christian Watson, wide receiver, North Dakota State.
Makes sense.
Welcome to the pack, baby. Can't wait to get to work with you.
About time. Well, I knew that was going to happen. Got to keep A-Rod happy. Hey, A-Ron. Watson, North Dakota. Yeah, I heard a lot. I heard decent things about Packers just do not like taking receivers first round ever. 6'4", 208. He's got his tall man back. He got a tall target. This guy can definitely tell you right now, A-Rod, angry at the press, angry at Devontae leaving. This guy is a sleeper in your fantasy league. Target him around 10, 11th round. You will be very much happy. Aaron Rodgers is going to make him look so good. So good. All right. We're up next after Titans. Let's see who they take. I'm telling you, man, I feel a corner. Maybe they trade the pick. That's very possible. There's just not that many teams that needs a quarterback. Besides, like the Saints, you got Saints, Titans, Vikings can use a backup. The Redskins can use another quarterback. Carson Wentz is terrible. Titans, Houston, Seattle. That pick is in. Who do they take? The pick is in. Who do they take? Who do they take?
He's very much so vertically oriented, meaning it's going to be the 9 balls out there on the outside.
Salute, Paisano. Madon. Salute. What's going on, Tudo? Just finished eating some gabagool and some monogod. All right, Billy White Shoes Johnson. He is a smooth criminal. He is smooth. The fam is good. Hope all is well. How's Italy? How's the motherland? This guy has to take a piss. He's jiggling his legs. All right. What? We swapped with the Jets. We don't make trades with the Jets. What happened? I need to know the deets. Give me the deets. I'll check up the deets.
Roger McCreary had a nice career. This year, I thought he leveled off a little bit. He doesn't have the great length. You think about it, probably more of a slot corner. You think about a guy who doesn't have top physical traits. What he compensates for that with is the technique, the footwork, the instincts, the consistency overall until this year, I thought was there. Not afraid to come up and make a tackle, throw his body around. I think if you look real back, he'll be
I'm looking. I'm checking the Mets. Here we go. Here's the deets. Here's the deets. No one has the deets yet. We switched 2 spots. Hold on. I'm checking right now. Jets are taking a running back. They're taking here we go. Hold on. Jets are taking Breece Hall. So it's all good. No one knows what the deets are. Just that we swap picks. Dude, no
You
one.
were a gigantic snack food maker.
Here we go. All right, got it. The Giants have traded pick 36 to the Jets. We received the 38th pick and the 146. All right, not bad. I think not bad. So that's what? That's like what, 5th, 6th round pick? Nah, maybe even 6th round pick. Shit, I'll do it. Whatever. Get an extra pick. I'll take it all day. Because quite frankly, I don't think the Jets are going to take anyone that we necessarily even want right now anyway. So they took defensive yesterday, they took receiver, and they took a corner. I could see them going O-line. Ooh, do you guys think we take a receiver? John Mechie's available. I know he got hurt last year. Let's go Giants. Yeah, I know that, man, but I didn't know what else to call you. So, Tuto Azuri for now. How pissed are you that Italy didn't even make the World Cup? Yeah, man. What up, out of bounds? Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. We got an extra 6th or 7th round pick for 2 spots behind. Whatever. I'll take that all day. We need as many picks as possible. And it's not like Dave Gettleman here to mess it all up. Check the Mets. Bottom first. Nemo singles. All right, let's go Mets and Giants and Rangers. Who do we pick? I need Texans to take Malik Willis. Yeah, I don't know if we're getting rid of him. A lot of things I read that they might even keep him, especially since all the teams in our division, all got receivers besides Dallas. But I mean, if we can't find a decent trade for him, just maybe rework his contract and just keep him for another year because he's not a bad corner. He just had a really down year, but a down year for him is like a good year for a really bad corner. But yeah, I mean, Eagles' offense looks a lot better. They got 2 good receivers. They got a great offensive line still, so we need to ramp up our D as much as possible. I know our offense struggles to score points, but maybe we'll be good this year scoring with an actual competent offensive coordinator in Dable or Kafka. Still not sure who our coordinator will be. Don't think it matters too much. Let's see. They took our running back, I think. That's good. Good look on your rugby team. Break some ankles. All right. I need the Texans to take Malik Willis here right now, and I will win $150. Just take Malik Willis. That's all you got to do. Just take him. Make me some money. He's at the casino. He's like, shit, I'm going to the Jets. That sucks. I'm going to the Jets. That sucks. Dude, oh man. Keller, my bet was that the Houston Texans are going to be the team to take Malik Willis. They're like plus 1,000. Or not, I think they're like plus 5. I don't even know. But I'm going to win $150 if they take him. Dude, that sucks. Oh, how you want to be? You want to be a New York Jet? No, I'm actually going to retire. Giants traded their pick again. The Giants have traded their pick again. What is going on? Let's see what else happened. Yeah, man, we're not picking anytime soon now. Now we're at 43. Let's see what it says. I mean, shit, man.
A special guest out to make their selection. Pick number 5 of round number 2 on tap.
All right, so here we are. We traded with the Falcons, 38 for pick 43 and 114. We're just going back a little bit, getting some extra picks later in the rounds. There might be some guys, that Shane likes in the later rounds. Maybe even that phenom YouTube star, sensational punter. But yeah, it looks like we are trying to gain a little bit of extra ammo in the later rounds, which is all right because right now none of the guys that I wanted yet have been selected. So as long as we stay at 43, we could have a shot at one of the top guys. Let me just check exactly on what the hell this team is doing right now. I'm fine, man. Trade, get the extra picks because these picks can be good ammunition for next year's draft as well, or any future picks we do pick. So I am all for it. Bloodthirsty Lions. Yeah, good luck, man. Take down New Zealand. Yeah, I did hear that out of bounds. That's awesome. Couldn't ask for a better person to mentor Kayvon other than Big Stray. Definitely don't want Lawrence Taylor mentoring him. Yeah, man, this is how you do a line of blow. Yeah, man, you want to get some hookers? Like, no. None of that stuff. We need a straight edge, Michael Strahan, gap tooth and all, getting this guy on the right track and helping him succeed in the NFL and for the Giants. We got the 43rd pick and like a pick 116, I believe, Mario. We're just stacking up ammo. That's all you got to do. There's inflation going on, and Joe Shane is stocking up. He's stocking up for a little snowstorm. Still can get Nakobe Dean. We can still get Aaron Booth. We can still get another linebacker. We're good. Yep, I agree. More picks, the better, because Rome wasn't built in one day, and certainly a good football team wasn't built with one draft. We need a plethora of talent. So it looks like I'm not winning money because Houston does not want a quarterback. According to Tom Rock, the Giants have turned the 36th pick into 3 players thus far, a 4th from Atlanta, an early 4th, and a 5th from the Jets. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I am all for it. We got Azeez Ojulari last year with the 81st pick. And all these teams are coming up, and they're not even taking a quarterback. I could see Seattle taking Willis here at 40. I could see him taking him at 40. Let's see. Let's see what the Falcons have decided to do. Let's see. Who do we take?
The Atlanta Falcons selection. We are honored to have with us the family of fallen hero Army Second Lieutenant Clifford Valentino Gadsden Jr. Second Lieutenant Gadsden lost his life on this day, April 29, 2005, in Iraq. Go ahead, you take the bow. I got you.
All right, let's go, Roger. USA, 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 USA.
You guys salute the veteran, or we salute him.
Yeah, you kneel,
Family
idiot.
Tragedy Assistance Program for
Let's
survivors,
go. Make the pick.
which offers care to the grieving.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Why isn't like Houston taking a quarterback? Are they just like afraid of having a quarterback since Deshaun Watson's rub and tug days? Like, what are they doing? Maybe they're waiting for next year's class because they're probably going to suck next year too. Thank you, USA all the way, baby.
Okay, let's go. With the 38th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Arnold F.U.K.T. linebacker.
Man, congrats on pronouncing that last name. Wow, I would have butchered it. Arnold Ebikiti. I would have said Arnold Ebikiti. He looks like a JPP with 10 fingers, though. Transferred from Temple to Penn State in 21. Arnold Ebikiti. Yeah, Atlanta's defense always stinks. This guy's probably going to stink. Ebikiti. Okay, Arnold Ebikiti. I would be like, yo, what's your name, kid? He looks all right. All right, 43. Does Joe Shane? Yeah. What up, Sauce? We got basically a mid-round fourth pick, and I think a late fourth, early fifth round pick. It looks like Joe Shane is just collecting picks for the later rounds, which I'm all for. There's a lot of sleepers in this draft. This is a very deep draft, talent-wise. And we took Brandon Jacobs in the fourth round. We got Ahmad Bradshaw in the seventh round. There are always gems hidden in those later rounds that we can definitely take advantage of. So let cool Joe Shane continue to wheel and deal, because right now the guys I want still are available. What up, Bernie? Dude, yeah, man, they were probably my favorite. Even when we had Earth, Wind, and Fire with Andre Brown or Derek Ward. I'm sorry, yeah, it was Derek Ward, Jacobs, and Bradshaw. It was like the first time in a while two running backs on the same committee had rushed for over 1,000 yards. So that was an amazing trio of running backs we had. It's a shame that we haven't had a running back like that since those guys. Saquon looked very well his rookie year, then just injury bug hit him and keeps biting him. It's a shame, man. I had big hopes for Saquon. Hopefully he can turn it around. The Bears pick is in. They don't need a quarterback. They can always use a running back. They need a receiver. They lost Allen Robinson. They want to get someone good opposite of Darnell Mooney, who I'm a huge stud on. He has he's very good. I have him in my keeper league in fantasy. I took him 15th round last year. I'm keeping him this year. Whatever. So far, the guys Seattle has a 40 and 41st pick. I can see them taking Malik Willis here. I can see them using one of those picks for Malik. And it would make completely perfect sense. Drew Lock is not the guy.
How much time do we have?
Didn't Ward hit 1,000 yards that one season? I think he was close. He might have had like 790, 800 yards, but it was just or no, you're right. It was Ward. Ward and Jacobs had 1,000, and Bradshaw was the one that I think had like 700 yards. You're right. It was the 1 year. It was right before. Yeah, you're right. But Zan, I hope you enjoyed the Italy versus Wales rugby game. Yeah, man, he had a good game. That's awesome. Yeah, Bernie. We traded back to get more picks. I think Joe Shane, he knows a lot. He working with Brandon Bean last year with Buffalo. They already kind of had an idea and like a little makeshift draft board. I think when they were both in Buffalo working together. So a lot of those guys he probably kept in the back of his head, took his notes to New York with him, and he realizes that hey, I can get some good guys in the later rounds. Let me trade back. Don't really have too many urgent needs in this round. A lot of these teams that are trading up seem like they don't want a quarterback, which is kind of interesting. Well, that's a cool name. Fedarian Mathis from Bama. I can see the Bears taking Nakobe Dean, though. They did just get rid of Khalil Mack. They need a linebacker. They've always been that franchise with nasty linebackers. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Mario, I trust Joe so much. I have so much faith in him. There was a while back when like Jerry Reese was the GM and Ernie Accorsi. I was very confident every year we had a draft. The Giants know what they're doing. They know a lot more than I do. When we had Dave Gettleman, that was the first time in a while I realized I know more than this guy does. Joe Shane, he knows more than me. I trust him. I don't need to give him advice.
Chicago Bears select DB from Washington, Kyler Gordon.
All right, see, guys that I don't need because they like that guy from Clemson. Now Seattle could take a corner here in one of those first two picks they have right now coming up. I could see Malik Willis going, or not. Right now, Nakobe Dean or Booth, the quarterback from Clemson. Those are my top two choices at 43. I have a feeling since Joe Shane is just so knowledgeable and just knows every player possible, they're going to pick someone probably that I've never heard of. It was like so funny if anyone saw the clip of when the Patriots selected Cole Strange from Chattanooga, and then they showed the Rams GM and McVay at the press conference booth laughing. You could tell Bill Belichick probably a little pissed when he saw that, and he's going to make him pay. Oh, yeah, you're laughing. I'm going to pick, huh? Yeah, you would think Seattle takes a quarterback. Drew Lock is not the answer. He has a great arm, but so inaccurate. He can't read a playbook, can't read a defense. He sees ghosts out there like Sam Darnold did. Malik Willis makes the most sense here. I just hope the Giants don't trade back again. I just want to see them make a pick. If they're going to trade back, I think we traded back enough this round that we should just stay where we are, make the pick, and go from there. Malik to Seattle right here. Yeah, you would think so. It makes the most sense out of any team. They just departed with Russell Wilson. They like the mobile quarterback. He's got a great arm. You kind of need a good arm playing out in Seattle. There's not a dome. There's a lot of weather. There's a lot of wind. You need someone that can throw a tight spiral in the wind out there. Most of their games also play late afternoon, so it would make the most sense. Malik is one of these two picks. And, I really like Ojabo. He tore his Achilles, they said, right? So they said he might be ready for camp. That's the only problem. Just taking an injured player because he's good, but Achilles injury, any type of foot or leg injury, position of using that as a very important to their skill set is very scary and risky in my eyes. I would be completely floored if we take a quarterback at our pick. If we take Matt Corral, I would be completely confused. All right, let's see what they say about Seattle. Yeah, Burn, we don't really trade with the Jets too much because the Jets are bitter. They don't like the Giants. Big Brother getting all the news and all the good front page articles. They're used to being on the back page. They're trying to push us off, but we'll see. Apparently, Steve Smith is ripping the Panthers for possibly trading for Baker Mayfield. I am checking my Mets score. They are playing the loser Phillies. There has been no hits, 2 outside. McGill is wheeling and dealing. I will take that all day. Is Louis Riddick wearing the same suit that he wore yesterday? I think he is.
What else really was the hallmark of Pete Carroll's best teams? Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. The 20th
Who do we take? Seattle. They need a running back. Dude, all these quarterbacks got some hot white girlfriends, man.
I mean, look who they're chasing around. They're chasing around Colin
Oh,
Murray, chasing around Matthew Stafford. I mean, these guys, look, now Trey
So
Lance is going to be out there. So, look, you got to get some pass rush.
Hopefully my wife's not watching. She probably
That
is.
could really present tremendous second-round value. This first pick they have here now is the one they got from Denver. One of the picks they got from Denver in the Russell Wilson trade. Then they have their own super quick now. What direction are you looking here for Seattle?
Mel got his hair all parted back, looking like he's Greek.
Quarterback in the league, Willis, and of course, that's my brother Cincinnati, Matt Corral, Ole Miss, Sam now, North Carolina. When will these quarterbacks come off the board? When will we have the second quarterback taken? Maybe it will be here. I see Roger Goodell making his way to the podium. He will announce the Seahawks, the first of their 2 consecutive picks in round 2.
With the 40th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Boye Mafe, linebacker, Minnesota.
Dude, how I would be terrible at pronouncing these names. I would have said like Boy Math. Dude, like exactly. This is why I'm only streaming the second round. I don't even know half these players in this round. All right, they got to take Malik Willis here. Like, what is the deal? Why is no one taking him? Why do you want to go with Drew Lock? He is awful. Unless they want Baker Mayfield. I have a feeling any of these quarterback-needy teams that don't have a quarterback yet, I think they want Baker Mayfield. Oh, my God. Seattle took that, so they have 2 more picks. I got to make my reaction video soon.
He showed at the Senior Bowl 101 he could reach it. But in the NFL, it's a different ball game entirely. Like I said, talented kid, some thought late first. I thought he was a little overrated at that point. Like I say, the Senior Bowl put him, I thought, in the second round discussion.
I know, right? We need a pick. I gotta get my reaction video ready.
But this is a guy that can be a situational rush. You can bring him in on obvious passing down and allow the physicality of the game to catch up to where his explosion is. He can contribute right away at the situation. The best thing about Boye is from week 1 to week 13 in college.
The only guy I really know left is Malik Willis. Yeah, there's a lot of good players out there. I know like probably 20 of them still. That corner from Clemson, Booth Jr., he's still out there. I think that's our pick if we take him. Come on, just take Malik Willis.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Kenneth Walker, running back.
Dude, why is no one taking Malik Willis? Ojabo, they just showed him Bernie. He's on his couch with a walking boot on his leg. That is funny. I noticed that Sauce is like, oh, like, yeah. Who is he? Like, whispered to their friend, who do they take? Dude, can you imagine though, Pietro, if we took Malik? Dude, I'm kind of nervous, dude. Are we gonna take him? Are we gonna take Malik Willis? Are we, dude? Oh my God, wouldn't that be something? That would be something else. There's no way, is there? I don't know, man. There's Joe Shane's. He's taking people I didn't think he was going to take, man. He does smoke screens really well, so I don't know what to believe. He made it really seem really easily that we were at no interest, no way in hell that we were going to draft Kayvon, and we took him, and I was shocked. But yeah, Ajobo or Dean. I'd rather have Dean since he's the healthiest one. I still want that. I'd take that corner from Clemson. I would. But yeah, there's no, unless the Colts take Malik Willis. You know, Matt Ryan's old. How many years does he have? He'd be a great quarterback to learn from Malik. And dude, Ozane Jimenez, what a waste of a pick. I think he gets cut this year. I think he gets cut. We're gonna move on. Oh man, do we take Malik? That would be crazy. Yeah, I agree. Definitely a high risk, high reward. Yeah, it would be very interesting. I would be very shocked if we took him. Very shocked. Let's see though. George Pickens, he's good, man. It's not he is good. Dude. Booth is still out there, Adam. I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of him. Especially if we do trade Bradbury. We need another corner. Keep Darnay Holmes in the slot. You got Adrian Robinson, who has some potential. He had a really kind of rough rookie year, but he had some potential. But we also, hey, shit, we could pick Willis, and maybe a team in the later on didn't have the ammo right away to trade. But now that they lost out on him, maybe if we picked them, teams would start calling us. That's a very good possibility. But we gotta make a pick. We gotta take the best player available. Colts have traded the pick to the Vikings. Uh-oh. The Colts have traded the pick to the Vikes. Do they pair his brother with Dalvin? Has that ever happened before? Has two brothers been on the same team, both running backs? That would be a pretty cool backfield. I'm not going to lie. Dalvin and James Cook, that would be cool. I can see them taking a quarterback here, though. I could see them taking Malik. I really could. Actually, no, because they just gave Kirk Cousins like a shit ton of money. So maybe not. They just added 7 more minutes on the clock. Come on. Where's my phone? Oh, it's recording. Yeah, man, I like Booth. I'll be very happy if we get him. Very happy. Very happy. Let me show you something.
Come enjoy our amazing signature golf courses or go to RogerWorskiGolf.com.
I just got this bad boy. The helmet catch. Signed. Just got this today. Gotta get a frame for it. But fresh.
This phone, more concert tickets. And not just for my shows.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile for half the price of Verizon. New and existing customers get amazing value with their everyday pricing.
Come on. Let's make the pick. I know. I saw them standing next to each other. Neil made Kayvon look like a midget. Pick is in. The pick is in. The Vikings are on the clock. Giants pick next. 4th trade of the day. Who do they take? They got a new GM in Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, new head coach, former Rams offensive coordinator. They don't need a receiver. They got Thielen. They got Jefferson. They got Osborne, they don't need a receiver. They're a defensive team. I think they go defense here. I think they go defense. Andrew Booth to the Vikings. Is that true? I hope not. I just asked no one spoil the Giants pick. Any other pick I don't care about. But if you do know the Giants pick before it's announced, please keep it to yourself because I'm not checking. Yeah, you can type. Just don't tell me who the Giants picked because I don't know yet.
And I don't appreciate that you started to Pittsburgh, Mel. I will get you back for that. I will remember that because I do hold grudges. But I think defensive back still need.
What up, Alex? Nothing, man. I'm getting ready for this draft pick coming up. I'm very interested to see what we do. If they don't take the Nakobe Dean here, we got to get him. Here we go. Here we go. You said they took Booth. Who's this?
This is crazy.
Yeah, make the pick, Ed.
We didn't have this many people when I played in the Super Bowl.
Make the pick and go back to drinking your vodka tonic. Oh, my God. Just hurry up.
And you know, I got to tell you.
I don't care about your war stories.
Finding the Viking purple
Oh, my God. Dude, the people just drag the picks out. Just make the freaking pick.
And I hope you appreciate it.
Oh, my God. Back in my day.
You know, the significance of.
Dude, just make the pick. Oh, my God. 50 years ago, gas was $1. I could buy a bar of soap down the store for 50 cents. I got first hair on ball. Jeez, come on. Oh, my God. Make the pick. They're already booing him. They want this guy off the stage. This is the guy that probably his wife does not let him speak to anybody in the supermarket when they're in line at the cashier. Oh my God! Just make the pick. Make the pick. Dude, just make the pick. Oh yeah, shut the fuck up.
I see those cheese heads over there. Anyway,
Is this guy serious? Oh my God, just make the pick. Dude, oh my God. Cut off his mic. Someone tackle him. No, there's no way Nate Solder's making any pick. Oh, wait. He's the coach from Blue Mountain State? Wow, I had no idea he was even an actor. And he played for the Vikings? They actually had to tell him to read the card. My God, that is embarrassing. Someone get this guy off the fucking stage. This better be freaking worth it.
The Minnesota Vikings select defensive back Andrew Booth from Clemson.
You're right. They took Booth. All right, guys. What is up? The Giants are finally picking, I think, after the coach from Blue Mountain State decided to ramble on about his life and his personal matters for over 10, 15 minutes. The Vikings have finally taken a player. They took the cornerback from Clemson that I said I wanted. But that's okay. I'm just glad this guy has done his pick, and he is not talking anymore. 4%. You better get that Charger sauce. All right, the Giants are on the clock. Who do we want, boys? Who do we want? Do we go Nakobe Dean? I think that's the pick. He's healthy. Ojabo is also good as well, but he has a torn Achilles that he's rehabbing from. I'd rather take the player that can play and go to camp and practice tomorrow than the guy that you have to be very diligent with and very careful with. Nakobe Dean is the pick. Got to go Georgia. You know what, man? We're the Georgia New York Bulldogs. We got Andrew Thomas, Tay Crowder. We got Azeez Ojulari. Let's join Nakobe Dean with his counterpart, Tay Crowder, and then let's go. Oh, my God. Dude, come on. Nakobe. Piss off the Eagles fans more. Piss off the Eagles fans more.
The New York Football Giants select Wan'Dale Robinson, wide receiver from Kentucky. Let's go.
This guy's drunk. We took Wan'Dale Robinson, the receiver from Kentucky. I don't know who that is. Did they just say he's 5'4"? Did they just say he's 5'4"? 5'8"? 5'8"? Let's see this guy. Let's see him how he does.
Electrifying with the ball in his hands, Grady. I tell you, elusive, so quick, so hard to tackle after the catch. You see it there. Yeah, he's a guy who certainly in the NFL give you a weapon in the passing game. Get the ball in his hands. He's a space guy against Tennessee. He had 13 catches.
Okay. All right, guys. We took Wan'Dale Robinson, the wide receiver from Kentucky. Immediate highlights. He is Kadarius Toney. That might be a little bit more mature. Could this mean that we're trading Toney and we want a player similar to his skill set? Very possible. I don't know if we are, but I am shocked we took a receiver that was 5'8" in the second round. But, I trust Joe Shane. I'm not going to get mad. I don't know why they didn't take Nakobe Dean there, but I trust Joe Shane. Obviously, this guy had to have been higher on their board than Nakobe Dean, so I give him that. Maybe because of Sterling Shepard, he's always probably getting hurt. And maybe they want to trade. Maybe they do want to trade Toney. I don't know. I don't know why we took him. I'd rather have taken Nakobe Dean. That's a little questionable, but I'm not going to get mad right now. I'm gonna trust Joe Shane. He looks like he's fast. He looks like he's got quick feet. He looks like he's a good quick with the ball in his hands. I just gotta trust Joe Shane. Remember, guys, it's a new GM. Gettleman is not making these picks. I trust this guy for now. We had a good first day yesterday. This pick could be good. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Go Giants. I'm confused. I don't know. Not the pick I would have taken. I don't know why we did that.
More highway miles in America, leaving Verizon in the dust. Head out on the highway for most 5G coverage in America.
Where am I supposed to plug this in?
More 5G bars in more places. Another reason T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
I don't know. All I'm going to chalk it up to questionable pick. Not a bad pick because we don't know how he's going to turn out. But very questionable pick. I wanted to kind of get their. Hopefully, someone asks them why they decided to go hit that route over a Nakobe Dean, a linebacker. Maybe they like the linebackers we got. I don't know. Great Pietro, good observation. Slayton could be done. Who knows? But questionable. Very questionable pick. But I'm going to trust them for now. I'm going to trust them for now. And see what happens. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm borderline on the fence. I just gotta, trust this GM. I'm gonna have to keep reminding myself. New GM. Don't take out the past anger on the past terrible drafts by Gettleman out on Joe. Joe knows what he's doing, man. I just gotta trust him.
The energy that we're feeling from this crowd is electric. And sign up for ESPN Plus to unlock even more exclusive NFL content, like Man in the Arena. If they put me on the field, they're never going to take me off. Peyton's Places. I brought this. It's very good for you. Eli's Places.
I don't know. That's weird, man. That's a weird pick.
Sign up now at ESPNplus.com/draft. Welcome back to the 2022 NFL Draft. We are presented by Courtyard Wine Marriott.
That's a weird pick. That's a weird pick, man.
Since we've been around, the Houston Texans have traded into this spot. It is the sixth trade that we've seen already through this point here in round number 2. We've only made 11 picks to this point. The teams are moving aggressively after the players that they want. Interesting that it's the Texans who move up to the Browns. These teams, of course, had the enormous offseason trade involving Deshaun Watson, who is now.
That's a weird. I know, right? It really is. Come on, this is where I make money. Let's go, Houston. Give me Malik, and I make some money. You gotta take Malik. But why did not we take Nakobe Dean? When this round's over or later tonight, download the Giant. If you guys haven't done so, download the Giants.com app on your iPhone. And they do give press conferences of the GM and Brian Dable on why they made their picks.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select John Mechie.
Wow. Why didn't we take him? Why didn't we take Mechie? I'm very, very confused about this pick still, but I'm not going to give Joe Shane much heartache over it because I gotta trust him. He had a great day yesterday. He knows what he's doing. But wow, man, it's weird that no one wants Malik Willis. Something had to happen.
John Mechie III coming back from that injury quickly. This is a guy that prior to the injury, look about putting up big numbers. The game against Georgia Tech, he had 6 catches. Tennessee, 11 catches. Arkansas and Auburn, with Jameson Williams ruled out in the second quarter. He had 13 catches. These two kids were uncoverable. Jameson Williams, John Mechie III, both though injured. Mechie III in the SEC title game against Georgia. Jameson in the national title game. Can you imagine if they had those two kids on the field for the entire game, the national title game, with the outcome may have been a little bit different, right? John Mechie III, quick average slot. He gave some pretty good defensive backs all kinds of trouble in the SEC during his career. What do they go?
Well, Greeny, we wondered when they were going to get David Steele up on the offense, a playmaker guy.
Dude, I don't know why we took this guy, man.
He's sudden. He understands how to manipulate cornerbacks and run routes, and his second step out of his break is outstanding. If he gets back to full strength, they found a guy that can play inside and outside. Ideally, he's the best fit in the slot, but he can do both those. So Brandon Cook was their number 1 receiver last year. He had 90 receptions. Nico Collins was second in the 30s. They need someone else. Look, John Mechie, before he got hurt, really,
I don't know why we took this. I'm still puzzled by this receiver that we took. I'm still puzzled. Still puzzled. Are the Mets winning? Nothing.
I think for Davis Mills, this is kind of like exactly the kind of pick that you want.
I don't know why I'm confused, guys. Do we think we'd make another pick in this second round? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, everyone's surprised according to Giants Twitter. They don't know. He had 104 catches for 1,300 yards receiving. Interesting.
Who had a really good year with 5 sacks, if not getting a sack at Penn State that final year. We got an interesting kid. He's going to go at some point. Now, I want to bring his name up now. It's David Ojabo, because he would have been a top 15 pick in the first round.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
The kind of year he had.
I got to look this guy up, man. I'm just still puzzled. Still puzzled. He looks good, man. I'm watching some highlights on him. He looks pretty good. But, again, that's college. He plays in Kentucky. You never know. You never know. But I'm confused.
That's a knack. He has it despite the inexperience in football. And he's coached by Mike McDonald. Where's Mike McDonald now? Mike McDonald's defensive coordinator with the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody knows this kid more than McDonald does. I just hope David Ojabo hears his name called very, very quickly, because he's not
That's crazy.
Player. He's a tremendous young man, and that was a tragedy what happened at his pro day.
You know, Mel, you mentioned David Ojabo. I'll give you another somebody that they might not have to wait on from Oklahoma, Nick Benito. A guy that looks like a Raven. A guy that can come off the edge, 6'3", 245.
That's crazy. I don't know why we took him, man. I was not expecting a receiver there. He says that he wanted to take best player available. I'm still very, I don't know. Right now, I give that a C grade. Even these beat writers don't even know who this guy is, and this guy took him second round. That's questionable. That could be a hit or miss right there. That could be showing his age, too young for this spotlight, or he knows something a lot of teams don't.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select David Ojabo.
See, the Ravens are one of the most excellent teams that draft well. Every year in and year out, they always draft well. They always draft well. They always take the right guy on defense. They always do. They know defense like the back of their hand. They always take the right guy. They always take the right guy. Always.
They didn't come to America until he was 17 years old. So, Lewis, he never played a down of football until 2017. Were it not for the injury, he certainly would have heard his name called last night. Oh, there's just no question. You could see the growth from game to game, even from
I'm confused, man.
You could see him.
I'm still puzzled. Still puzzled.
Offensive tackle sets the guy heavy as he'd like. What can I work it with? Do I need to keep going high? Does he need to come back inside? You saw him in the run game, closing down on pullers, using his hands to set the edge right there against an offensive tackle. You could see it start to click for him as he got more and more reps. Right there, you see it with the pulls up.
I'm trying to read up on why this thing. I don't know. I'm so confused.
There's the inside signal. I'm telling you, when he gets back out,
So confused.
They may have hit on something there. Really, I've never met him, but I bet he can dance because he got loose hip. He got that ability to drop and sink his hip. At the pass rush, when you run and turn the corner, you have to be able to dip your inside shoulder, but the inside hip has to drop off. So that's how you run the arc and get to the quarterback. He can do that. So happy for this young man. One of the most explosive players, not just pass rushers, but the most explosive players in this draft. Well, let's mention one other connection. He was coached in college by Jim Harbaugh, and now he goes to play for his brother John in Baltimore. No question about it. When you think about David Ojabo, the master of the strip sack treaty, the strip sack, 5 of the forced fumbles, and the way he came on and the attitude he brings for a team that has Owe, and then if they didn't have the red shirt, they have Owe and Ojabo coming off the edge in a league where you need pass rushers. Here we go. The Lions are ready with their next selection.
Yeah, I'll check them right now. Sean, I'm confused, man. I mean, I just got to chalk it up to Joe Shane knows more than I do because he does this for a living. I'm just a fan. He researches every single player in the draft. But I'm confused on that pick. I don't know.
Let's start with the story. Haskell was the only 3-time full-season captain in school history, inspired by what he has overcome. He was diagnosed with a malignant melanoma on his foot in August of 18, went through treatment, was back on the field in November.
I don't know.
He is long since cancer-free now. Had a terrific redshirt senior season, 5 sacks, first team All-SEC. And so a terrific moment for him and his family as he's drafted around 2 by the Lions. Yeah, agree. Right now, he's a better run player than he is a better pass player. He can set the edge and dominate explosively. Whoever you bring him in,
I just don't know why we take him, man. I could see the Redskins taking Malik right here now. Yeah, Adam, I'm confused on the pick. I really am. I don't know why. I don't know why we didn't take him. It's tough, man. I did my homework as much as possible on some of these guys, and that was one player and one that I just did not figure out at all, or even know who he was. Yeah, we definitely should have took Dean, man. Joe Shane just got quoted saying, "We are not shopping Kadarius Toney." So when I said that was a Toney replacement. I guess we like 5'8" receivers that are fast.
With no trade-in required. I love it. What's not to love? Verizon is going ultra, so you can get more.
Per Joe Shane, Giants have a very clear vision for Wan'Dale Robinson. Maybe he'll be like that Deebo Samuel wide receiver running back hybrid to help out with change of pace. I don't know, but I'm so confused, man. So many other players I would have taken, man. So many other players. It sucks because I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. And I hope they prove me wrong, but I'm giving that pick a C. Maybe even a C minus, just because, like, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why Nakobe Dean's fallen. He was supposed to be projected a first-round pick. There were guys saying he might have gone top 10, and now it's the 47th pick, and he still hasn't been taken. Something's up with him, man. Something's up. Something's up.
12 unappreciative bosses, 17 fad diets, 5 kids, 3 grandkids, 1 heart attack, and 8.
Joe Shane on Wan'Dale. For what we're going to be doing offensively, we thought he would be a very good fit for us. He's a very exciting player. Let's see, man. Again, I know we think we know a lot. They know more. This guy knows more. Sucks, man, because that's not who I wanted. But maybe he knows something we don't. Yeah, exactly. Tony, exactly. Maybe he wants double gadget. Maybe you're going to see wide receiver reverse passes. You got Wan'Dale running a backwards reverse. He pitches it to Tony. Then you got him taking off, and then Barkley takes off on the other side, and you got Tony just tossing the pigskin down the field. Maybe we do that, open it up. I don't know. Very, very clueless. You just gotta trust the process. That's basically all we gotta do. Just trust the process. All right. Just gotta trust the process. TTP. Joe Shane knows what he's doing. I keep telling that to myself because I need to feel better about that pick because I'm not a fan of it. I'm a fan of that sandwich. Damn. I could eat that right now. I am hungry. I am hungry for that. Subway. I haven't had Subway since Jared Fogle got arrested for molestation. I see Malik Willis going here. Santana, I'm almost like couldn't stand him. I just remember Corey Webster always flirting with him.
What's up, everybody? With the 47th pick of the 2022 draft, the Washington Commanders select Darian Mathis, D tackle, Alabama.
Not bad. I don't know half these guys. I'm going to make a point. See, the thing is, I used to know a lot about college football. I used to know a lot of good players because I always played NCAA football for PlayStation, Xbox. Since they took away that game in 2014, I don't really watch college football that much until like the bowl games. But I mean, I would have taken this guy over who we just took. Like, we didn't really need a receiver, but I know maybe they're trying to just. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. When do we pick again? You said 60-something, 63rd, 67th? I'm not sure. Do we have what? We have 2 third-round picks, I think. I don't know, man. But who the hell is taking Malik Willis? Dude, 1 quarterback's been taken so far. 1. You still got the guy from Cincy. You still got Corral. You got Howe. You got Willis. I can't believe no one has taken that quarterback since. 67 and 81, that's not bad. We got to bounce back. We got to get better picks after that. That's a weird pick, man. It's just a weird pick.
Yeah, you have to prove he's not just the first and second down player.
It's just a weird pick.
Nothing this league where he's thrown all over the place. I'm a little surprised, guys, that Travis Jones, Connecticut, hasn't heard his name all. We've seen Logan Hall. Now we see Mathis. Perrion Winfrey, Oklahoma, still out there. But I thought Travis Jones was an underrated kid.
It's a weird pick. I don't know. New York Rangers, I don't know. Hopefully the New York Rangers will make us not have to think about it and they win the first round matchup. I just don't know why. I'm trying to read more news on this guy. I'm stumped too, Bernie. I'm very puzzled. But again, I always make a point to listen to what the GM and coach have to say about the guy to try to make me a little bit better feeling about who we just took. I don't know why we took him. I don't know why we took him.
We were talking about them way up in the top part of the second round, and with Christian Watson, here we are, Alec Pierce and Sky Moore, two outstanding football players on the board. On the Bears, I got to look at one of those two. Yes, Christian Watson has been drafted here in this round, as has Wan'Dale Robinson and John Mechie III. But the receivers that we talked about before we began tonight, as you mentioned, are still there. So we'll see if that's the direction the Bears go. Once again, they have a special visitor to make their second selection here in round number 2. Bear down! Bear down! With the 48th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Jaquan Brisker, defensive back.
Yeah, it's the guy from Hot Wings or Hot Ones. That's cool.
After spending 2 years at Lackawanna Community College, finished his Penn State career with 5 interceptions, including one down by his own goal line, and won a great game against Wisconsin last September. Now,
yeah, I like him. Dude, I don't know why we took it, man. I'm annoyed. Hopefully the Mets can make up for it. What's the score of the Mets? Nothing. McGill has a no-hitter.
He's at his best close to the line of scrimmage. He sports the run that jumps out at you. Stay there in the backfield, wreaking havoc. He's also able to get into the back end, read the quarterback, make plays on the football. So really a versatile safety. He's not just an in-the-box type. Third Penn State defensive back since 2000, reportedly 5.5 tackles for loss in the season. He had 64 stops on the year, 5 pass breakups, and intercepted 2 passes. Had a nice year from start to finish. Solid football player. I think that's just pretty well in terms of the overall numbers you want to become a first or second round pick. Nobody.
Not looking good. Philly picks at 51. They're taking Nakobe Dean, guaranteed. Guaranteed Eagles will take Nakobe Dean if he is not taken. And I don't know why. Don't know why we took a receiver. That was not important at that round. There's so many other receivers we could have taken at later rounds. And if the Eagles get Nakobe Dean, I will be so annoyed. So annoyed. Unless they take a quarterback. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So go to the place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. We offer curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
In the future, we travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology. What about today? I want my magical future now. Places to go. Rocks to climb.
Dude, I'm getting pissed. I think Philly takes Nakobe Dean here. The fans have been on Howie and their GM, for never taking any linebackers, never drafting linebackers. He wants to keep his job. He wants to keep the fans happy. He's on a good roll right now. They traded for A.J. Brown. They got that big mamba out from Georgia, Walker. If they get Nakobe Dean, they're gonna make. He knows what he's doing now. I'm getting annoyed. Why didn't we take him? So annoyed. So annoyed. So annoyed. If the Eagles take Nakobe Dean, I'm making myself a Jack and Coke because this is just ridiculous.
I prefer my coffee with a view.
I know. I hate Philly too. I just don't know why we didn't take that guy, man. There you go. Thank you, Mario. I think we all need to drink our sorrows away. This is terrible.
And it's at the center of fine wine and good spirits. Bringing together
Very questionable pick.
the people you love and the plans that started out as a simple idea.
Very questionable
Because
pick.
we know that when the right combinations come together, amazing things happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You got to trust the GMs, Scorcho. He had a good night last night. I can't just give up on him now. It's a questionable pick for sure. Not the route I would have went. Perhaps get a linebacker. And if Philly passes on Nakobe Dean, something's not right with him. Something's not right with his medicals. Dude, this is a weird draft. Next year's draft, everyone's going to know exactly who the hell they're going to take. Dude, my hair is looking really good right now. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't look receding at all like it used to. Kind of like this hairstyle. I'm not going to lie. Looks good with the shirt. All right. Shit. If I wasn't married, I would definitely go out to the bar right now. I gotta be careful what I'm saying. My wife could easily pop on the stream. Oh man, Saints, come on, Saints, take Nakobe Dean. Not let me worry about Philly. This is when Howie usually messes up his picks. So let's not let him have an easy selection here. Let's make him think a little bit. He's a small little pizza boy brain guy. He doesn't really have a lot of brain capacity to think outside the first round. This is where he takes that like J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Jalen Reagor. This is where he messes up. These are his rounds where he messes up, and let's keep that a tradition here, guys. Come on. Kansas City needs some defense too. Nakobe Dean, perfect Andy Reid type player. Let's go. Don't let Philly get him. Don't let the Eagles get him. I don't want their scumbag fans to be any happier than they are right now. They're already saying Super Bowl. I'm telling you, they're already calling it for Super Bowl. Oh, Jalen Hurts, he's gonna be great. Oh, McNair, he's back to pass. He finds A.J. Brown in the end zone. Touchdown Eagles. Hate Merrill Reese. Hate all those guys. Here it is, man. One of them got to take Nakobe Dean. That's a UFC fighter, I think. The sciences are killing me.
The New Orleans Saints select Alante Taylor, defensive back, Tennessee.
Dude, he's
Going defense once again after yesterday.
something's going on with these guys. I'm telling you, Kansas City needs to take them now. Kansas City needs to take them.
Mr. Versatility, I'll tell you, is Alante Taylor.
Dude, none of the analysts or scouts know anything about the receiver we took, but all the Giants scouts and front office guys are saying, like, you're gonna love this kid. So I just gotta trust them. Honestly, I didn't know who Kadarius Toney was when we drafted him last year, and I mean, he's got his red flags. Don't get me wrong, but he's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Change of direction isn't great, which leads to a little separation he can give up to a receiver at times. That's why I pushed him down just a bit. But you get a guy who has the measurable and he has that.
Kansas City's got to take him, man. Kansas City's got to take him.
He's an absolutely fantastic special teamer, especially as a gunner on punt team. He will look
Kansas City's got to take him.
He will light you up. But you're right, out on the corner, when he's playing from off or he doesn't get his work done at the line.
Come on, Kansas City. Don't let me down, Big Red. Don't let me down. Go kick. Yeah, you're going to kick, dude. I tell you, man, I'm pissed, man. If they take Dean, I'm making a stiff cocktail. That's for sure.
The same type of guy who is an absolute demon, the best slot corner, maybe one of the best slot corners in the NFL. He's in that mold.
Or do the Eagles take Malik Willis? Do the Eagles take Malik Willis? It's a good question. I mean, do they? They took what's we call it? They took Hurts when Carson Wentz was coming back healthy.
Tyreek Hill. I'm being told that we have a trade,
Uh-oh.
and it is the Patriots who have moved into this spot. I'm being told the Patriots trading into this spot here. Yesterday they took the guard Cole Strange.
Okay, Bill Belichick, can you help the Giants? He tried to mess with us over the season with Brian Flores' scandal. Can you take Nakobe Dean? Can you take Nakobe Dean and help out the G-men? Let's go. Come on, Bill Belichick. We want to take Nakobe Dean. I took Nakobe Dean because I don't like the Eagles. Come on. Oh, and they're bringing Matt Patricia, defensive guy. Get Nakobe Dean. I'm going to be pumped if they take him. And it's him, Matt Patricia, I think. The pick. No one spoil it, please. They say they don't need a linebacker. They need a linebacker. Come on. Come on. Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean, please. Come on. Let me check the Mets score. Let me check the Mets. Nothing.
Against Buffalo, and they've lost some players, so they have some needs here now. They do, and I think the wide receiver position, the depth there.
Gotta take Nakobe Dean. Do not take anybody else, Bill Belichick. Help us out. Help me. Help you. Help me. Help you. Yeah, that's true, Bernie. They do. But hey, winning a Super Bowl is tough, man. We call it lightning in a bottle twice. Thank God for Eli Manning. But let's go, Bill. Stop showing me the Patriots bum receiving core. I get it, but they need Nakobe Dean. We all know Bill Belichick. He's a defensive-minded coach. He likes his linebackers. Very big LT guy. Love Pepper Johnson. Love Carl Banks, Harry Carson, Sessions, Reasons. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. Do it for me, Bill. Come on, Bill. Come on, Billy. Come on, William. Make a pick. Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean, Bill. You know it. We know it. Nakobe Dean's the pick. Put on your hoodie. Get ready to walk your dog because you're going to pick Nakobe Dean. Oh, my God. Let me rub my Bulbasaur for good luck. Come on, baby. Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Bulbasaur. Rubbing Bulbasaur for good luck. Come on, Bubs. Let's go. Pick them. Make the pick. Make the pick. Give me some good luck. Give me some good luck, Bulby. Give me some good luck. Come on, Bulbasaur. Come on. Bulbasaur, let's go. That's my daughters. I'm rubbing for good luck. Let's go. I won it on that Claw app. Here we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Bubs. Let's go. I'm so fucking scared.
Today is World Wish Day, the anniversary of the wish that inspired the creation of Make-A-Wish. Joining me today to announce the Patriots second round pick is Ben Leppard.
Oh my God. Let's go, Ben. Make the pick. Nakobe Dean.
Hometown team, the Patriots. 6-time.
Good job. You can hold up 6 fingers.
I want to thank the NFL, Robert Kraft, for making this wish come true. Let's make your wish come true.
Got to be Dean. Why would they trade up or not get him? What a chooch.
The Kansas City Chiefs have traded the 50th pick to the New England Patriots. With the 50th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the 6-time Super Bowl champion, New England Patriots select Saquon Barkley, wide receiver, Baylor.
Oh, so they go out and they get the weapon from Baylor, another wide receiver. This was not one of those we had talked about. There were some other names that have received a lot more.
Time for my drink.
Our draft predictor had an 89% chance he'd still be available deep into the third round, but he's big and physical out of Baylor. What do we think of this addition here for New England now? Well, you think about Saquon Barkley, 6'2" and change, 181. Can run, can fly, and that 36.5 vertical. So when you look at the speed and you look at the production this year, led the Baylor Bears with 62 catches and 10 touchdown receptions, had a career high 187 yards and 2 touchdowns on 8 catches against West Virginia. Had a couple of really strong games. The attention getter was that sub-4.4 at the combine. More than just a speed guy. He snatched the ball with his hands. Good body control. He's got that slender frame, but he's still going to go across the middle and make a catch and take a hit. He was a willing blocker in the Oklahoma game, I thought. You think about Oklahoma State, the Big 12 title game, he had 6 catches. I didn't think Saquon Barkley could go into the 4th round. I brought his name up with McShay. We highlighted him as an off-the-script guy. And I think we did the podcast with Field Davis and Todd McShay. I thought he'd be a 4th rounder. They take him in the 2nd. I had a Sky Moore. A little question there for me, but I thought the kid would be a good day 3 pick. He went about 2 rounds earlier than I projected. But Bill Belichick has more than earned the benefit of the doubt. But I think a lot of people are a little surprised with where each of these 2 faces on the screen went. Those screens was not expected to be around that pick.
Salute.
Not expected to go in round 2. That does not mean they will not both be outstanding players for Belichick.
Much better.
The Eagles are on the clock next.
Fucking Bill Belichick, man. Terrible. So I'm texting my buddy that's a Patriots fan. He is pissed. This guy they took was ranked 117. The Patriots took him at 50. Oh, my God. I'm so pissed, man. Bulbasaur was not good luck. That is for sure. Yeah, man, I don't know. This Wan'Dale player could be good. He could be good. I don't know. They're fucking taking Nakobe Dean, man. Come on, Mets. Can you score a damn run? McGill is pitching a gem. Well, they can't get a damn run. He's still got a no-hitter.
Does daily stress leave you feeling out of sync? New Dove Men's Stress Relief Body Wash with a plant-based adaptogen helps alleviate stress on skin. So you can
I don't know. If the Eagles do not take him and then the Steelers don't take him, something has to be wrong with him.
thanks to Boya, I'm confident about my future.
Oh, Dad, the twins are now.
Vegan, I know. I got him some of those plant burgers.
Nice.
Yeah. Boya provides guidance for the right investments and helps me be prepared for unexpected events. They make me feel like I've got it all under control. Because I do.
Okay, that was awesome.
Yeah, that 10-minute speech just because he couldn't even shut the F up.
Verizon Small
Idiot.
Business Days are back. Come in and meet with the Verizon business expert April 28th to May 4th to get some of our best.
Yeah, you never know, man. Rangers guy. Maybe they picked him because they figured this guy can come in. You know, so they got Sterling Shepard. He's coming back from an injury. He may not be 100% week one, and there's a good chance that he can get hurt again because he seems like he gets hurt every single season he's been on the team. Maybe they figured, you know what? Also, Kenny Galladay, he gets hurt. He gets injured quite a bit. This other guy maybe they can just work together. Two little small receivers. Small guys are a pain in the ass to tackle and chase down. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3". I've been a tall guy my entire life. When I would play football around the neighborhood, I hated going after the small little kids because they were quick, nimble, and they just are hard to catch.
My grandmother died from muscular dystrophy.
God, I'm so.
When my mother was diagnosed, she knew it would be the battle of her life.
Who are the Eagles going to take? I don't know.
And my pledge to you, Mom.
Please just take someone that we don't want.
We are back in Las Vegas in about 20 minutes. Our coverage of
Take John Moran, man. Take him over Nakobe Dean.
On ESPN, you'll be seeing Game 6 of the Grizzlies and Timberwolves. What a series that has been. John Moran has been flat brilliant, giving Memphis a 3-2 series lead. We'll see if the Timberwolves are able to force a Game 7. That'll be on ESPN in about 20 minutes.
Here we go. What do you guys think?
The picks continue here. The Eagles are ready to go when they have a
Punter. A quarterback, I would laugh. A quarterback, I would laugh. Please, come on. Please don't take him.
With the 51st pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Cam Jurgens, center, Nebraska.
Something's up with him.
The guys up here love this pick. Started every game as a freshman, a 3-year starter in the middle of that line. By the way, also competed on Nebraska track and field.
If something's up.
He's 6'3", 303, and he's about as homegrown now as you could possibly be.
Cam Jurgens. He has I just want to punch him in the face. He has I hate the face. This looks like the kid that's trying to hit on my wife that already has like 2 kids with 2 other random guys. And I was a groomsman at his wedding. That didn't last very long. Oh, my God. Oh. I'm so confused.
He's a guy who proved he could be an anchor on the offensive line for a long time, solidified that second center spot at the combine, and never looked back. So it's the guy everybody thought could be a second-round pick, and here he is for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he's got a guy to learn from. So you think about Cam Jurgens, second-round pick. They had a history in this spot for a while now, and he could be a guy that can step right in very quickly in his career, technically sound, and a guy that has a lot of physical ability. All right, we're going back to the podium. The Steelers are back on the clock. They are ready to make their next pick here in round number 2.
Congrats on your gender reveal. It brought a tear to my eye. Thank you, man. Or thank you, male or female, LTS. Kind of hard name to. I see the 69 in your name. You have to be a guy, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm ecstatic. Now, if this team, who's a bunch of linebacker-loving, defensive-minded, something's wrong with them. Something has to be wrong with them. Something has to be wrong with Nakobe Dean. They have to be. It doesn't make any sense why this guy is still falling.
This could be a very high upside potential step.
Yeah, you have to go back to 2020 to really get a feel for him. Obviously, he only played 35 plays this past year. But I'll tell you, if you go back and look at his 2020 tape, what he is a guy who can win the 50-50 contested balls down the field. Look at it right here. You see it. He can just go ahead and he can track that ball along the sideline. And he's a guy who He's got turned into a runner.
See, we should have took this receiver. This should have been the guy we took. Pickens. Oh, Wan'Dale, dude, I'm telling you, man. When this night is over, I'm gonna do my due diligence and just figure out what they see in this Wan'Dale Robinson guy, because I just don't know why we took him. I don't know why we took him. Colts are up. Nakobe Dean, maybe Malik Willis.
With the 53rd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Alec Pierce, wide receiver.
All right, dude. Something is for sure up with Nakobe Dean.
And somewhere so is Matt Ryan. Alec Pierce caught 106 balls for over 1,800 yards and 13 touchdowns in 45 college games. It's the athleticism, I know, that has you excited. His mom and dad both went to Northwestern. That's what has me excited. Look, how about Alec Pierce?
Yeah, he's very, very smart individual, obviously. He's got great teams. But the Jordy Nelson comparison is easy for me. And that is winning down the field in contested situations if he needs to, but he can't run by. So don't get it twisted. This guy has legit 4-4 speed. Jordy was one of the very best at doing that. Using his hands, being physical at the catch point, going up and winning those 50-50 balls where corners were sitting there going, what happened to him? At one time, Jordy was not for being a great red zone threat. People thought that's where all his production comes. Well, the red zone is situational football, something every coach emphasizes. That's something Alec Pierce really specializes with. And that's something
Dude, like,
look, him and Michael Pittman together.
why didn't we take Pickens?
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Because now you got 2 6'3" guys.
Just weird, man. Just a weird night. Weird night. Weird why Malik Willis is dropping. Weird that this drink is stiff. Stiff as a piece of deal. Check the Mets. Let's go.
But he was Pierce's quarterback in college. We'll be back in a moment, round 2.
Oh, man. Yeah, I agree, Bernie. I don't know what we did. Malik Willis, Nakobe Dean, they are sliding. Matt Corral, has this been the longest since a quarterback has been taken? Because a lot of these other, like, let's see, Kansas City don't need a quarterback. Arizona doesn't need a quarterback. Dallas doesn't need a quarterback. We're starting to get into the later portion of this round, and the teams that made the playoffs, all of them have pretty solid quarterbacks. That sucks, man. Malik Willis went from a potential top 5 pick, millions of dollar bonuses, to a potential maybe late second, early third, mid third round pick. And that's a lot of money lost. That's gotta suck. Yeah, Scorch, I agree. It's not that much fun. Yeah, very interesting draft to say the least right now tonight. But who knows? I guess we'll forget about how we feel if Wan'Dale Robinson ends up making like the Pro Bowl or becomes really good. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
Bathrooms. Even if you don't have to go, you should try.
We all know where the bathroom is and how to use it. Okay?
You know, the Stevensons told me they save money bundling their own insurance with Progressive.
No one knows who those people are. It can be painful.
Progressive can't save you for becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you buy a home with us.
Someone who make movies here.
Get any size soft drink for just $1 right now at McDonald's. Fueling up can be pricey, but now filling up on Denny's endless world-famous breakfast is not. Get all the pancakes, hash browns, and scrambled eggs you want for only $6.99. Endless breakfast, endless value.
If Dean fails a Kansas City pick, we should trade up for him. Dude, shit, man. Do you think everyone's just scared of his size? That was his question mark coming in. But, like, dude, mock drafts had him going, like, top 20, top 15. Like, I just don't get it. And they're not even saying, like, if something came out and it's, like, medical, if he, like, I don't know. They say he's undersized. Yeah, I heard that, too. At a certain point, man, like, just take a flyer on him. Take a flyer on him. Drew Brees was undersized, Hall of Fame quarterback. Darren Sproles was undersized, great, like, gadget player.
Celebrating the drive it takes to travel from the roads of college to the pros and beyond. Goodyear, more driven as young men continue to navigate that road to the NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs pick is in as we work our way through round number 2. We will see what direction they choose to go after what has been a busy offseason for them. Of course, the most notable move, Tyreek Hill being traded away to Miami. And I see a Chiefs.
I just don't get this pick.
To announce the selection.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is. You said what? We got 67th pick?
Speaking of winning, with the 54th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Sky with 2 eyes, more. Sky more wide receivers.
Dude, a lot of receivers. Like, there's a lot of receivers in this draft. A lot of receivers. We could have went that route. Could have went that route.
At any position, let's have a look at tonight's prospect resume brought to you by Indeed. Impressive tape of Sky Moore. You saw it not just in the MAC, but against Pitt. You saw it every week in the Mid-American Conference. So about the frame, 5'9.5", 195, 4'4", 134.5 vertical, but he's a football player. And I think the people say slot, he can go outside. He got yards after the catch, really impressed me. Stiff arms, you see the physicality, you see him make defenders miss after the catch. He attacks the football, he's explosive, gets easy separation on his release. He had 95 catches for over 12, almost 1,300 yards this past year and 10 touchdowns. Sky Moore, a whale of a football player. What he did in the Mid-American Conference, Northern Illinois game, he had 12 catches for 206 yards and 4 touchdowns. I referenced the Pitt game, he had 11.
All right, I don't know if any of you guys have the new PlayStation 5, but if any of you still play video games or play MLB The Show or Madden, add me on PlayStation. That is my gamer tag. Yeah, I used to do that too, but not that very good using a mouse. Even though I'm in IT, I can't play games on the computer. But I know it's a lot better. Damn, this guy got old. Yeah, El Scorcho. I had the same problem. I got my PlayStation back in last, probably the month or two after it was released. Go on Twitter if you have one. Go on Twitter and follow this guy. I'm going to type in his name, his handle. Follow this guy, and he posts all stock updates when they happen, when they'll drop. I was able to get a bundle at GameStop. Paid like $840. It came with Madden, an extra controller, and the new Call of Duty and Spider-Man. But yeah, that's how I got mine. Yeah, he's legit. It's been tough, you know. They don't make the CMOS batteries as much as they used to. There's a shortage on everything in this country. But that's your best way to get through Wario 64. I almost got scammed. This one guy was pretending he worked for PlayStation, and he almost scammed me for like $500. But then I said, this is too good to be true. And then literally like the next day, I got into the queue on GameStop. 3 days later, it arrived in my house, and I've been happy ever since. Canada. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. But hopefully one day you get it. It's kind of depressing. I'm 31 years old. I love playing video games. It's going to come a time that I'm not going to be able to enjoy it as much as I can now. Hoping I can get my son into them because I love playing my franchise in Madden. I love playing MLB, NHL, you name it. Grand Theft Auto is coming out. Red Dead Redemption. I love Trump. LOL. Well, certainly don't like the current guy running things. Yeah, my girlfriend joins me sometimes. She's like on that big Harry Potter kick. She wants me to get that new Harry Potter game, but if it makes her happy, maybe I'll get it for her. But she usually just okay with me playing games. Oh well, let's go, Brandon. Shut up, Goodell, dork. Nakobe Dean, watch.
The Dallas Cowboys select Sam Williams, defensive end.
The controllers are awesome, man. They do get dirty a lot because it's white. I was planning on getting a black one, but they're really cool. They're sleek. I do like the white. Just the only bad part is it does get dirty around the edges. But I like them. They're very adaptive. Also, if anyone has PS4, Days Gone, very good game. It's like a zombie apocalypse. It was a good game. But yeah, PlayStation 5 controller is pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what the hell's going on with Nakobe Dean, but he is probably pissed. Pissed. I would be. But if he's there at 67, like, do we take Malik Willis if he's still there? Buffalo traded the Bucks. Nakobe Dean, definitely. Dude, could you imagine being Jerry Jones's grandson? He's eventually going to take over to be the owner of the Cowboys. Get so much poon. What a lucky son of a bee.
Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received the vaccine. Talk to your dermatologist about Skyrizi. Learn how acne can help you save. I love my new home, but it might be too Victorian. Cool. Interesting headline on this. Pants? At least Geico makes bundling my home and car
Something
insurance
has to be
easy.
going
I
on
save
with
so
Dean.
much. Pardon me, your Grace. Oh, just call me Grace.
James Cook. That's who I want.
What if you were a trending
James Cook.
facing an avalanche of
If Dean is taken,
ensure more customers
James
can buy
Cook.
Chevrolet jackets?
He's the running back. If he's still there. Or that Moomba linebacker. You mean Bama? Whatever.
Have an e-commerce platform designed to handle sudden spikes in overall demand, as in actual overalls. Let's create IT systems that roll up their own sleeves. IBM. Let's create.
Still the E-First refresh, and now Subway's up in their Italian sandwich game. We're talking the new Italian-style capicola.
Gabagool. What's everyone watching the draft on? ESPN, CBS, ABC? Check the Mets. Come on, Mets. Score some damn runs.
Good to be back. That is one foul ball. Let's do this.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. DirecTV stream.
Mary, unfortunately, I got the scumbag company Comcast. At my favorite eatery. Where are you eating, Bernie? What do you got for dinner? I had a little bit of penne vodka tonight.
NFL draft. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have traded up into a spot here. They'll be making their selection. I'm going to catch you up and make sure you're aware. In a few moments, we're going to be sending you to Game 6 of the series between the Grizzlies and Timberwolves. And our coverage of the draft will be moving over to ESPN2. That's in just a few moments.
Attaboy, Mets, 2-0 Mets. What happened?
A selection here after having traded up into the spot. We have a special guest to make the selection. What's up, Vegas?
Meatball Parm, can't go wrong. Had some Mexican food in Hal. I was actually around Hal not too long ago at a wedding at the Shadowbrook in Shrewsbury. Some rich-ass wedding that was.
And with that 57 pick, in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select tackle, Central Michigan, Luke Godecki.
No one's taking this guy, man. It's like that Bo Callahan dude at drafting that movie Draft Day. No one wanted Bo because no one showed up at that kid's 21st birthday party. What up, Rose? What's going on? Welcome to the draft party. Welcome to the draft party. Not sure if anyone's a Knicks fan in here, but some good news on the Philly front. Joel Embiid has gotten hurt again. He has suffered a right orbital fracture and a mild concussion in his last night's game against the Raptors. He is out indefinitely. Oh, man. Oh, I love it when Philly sucks. I just wish the Eagles were having a rough night. Rose, right now we just drafted a receiver, 5'8", it's about the size of my dong, from Kentucky. Apparently he's pretty good. I'd never heard of him before. We made a couple trades. We got some extra mid-4th and 5th round picks. We're not looking too bad, but it could be better. We'll see what happens in 10 more picks. Wait a minute. Are they switching the draft? Oh, gotta go to ESPN2. They switched over. We're up in 8 picks.
Maybe it flipped a little bit, but those kids, former tight ends, came a long way from Central Michigan, developing into pro prospects.
Because this makes a lot of sense for the Buccaneers. You got Ryan Jensen and Simmons, you got the all-pro Christian Wirfs at right tackle. Now you put a guy who is stout at the right guard position. Yeah, he's only played football for a couple of years, but if you understand something about Tom Brady, he wants a big, stout guard and create room where he can step up in the pocket, and Godecki will provide that. He's 6'5", 312. He's the specialist in the run game as far as playing nasty. That's what they like. Yeah, that's what Ryan Denson likes to do. That's what Alex Kappa likes to do. That's what Alan Marquette likes to do.
I know, Rose. I want Nakobe Dean, but all these teams pass on him. Kind of makes me a little sketch. Don't really want him. I want to know what the hell is wrong with him. Why teams are passing on him before anything else happens. Because if we get him, I want to be excited, but I'm not going to be excited if he just tore his damn leg. I could see him going to Atlanta, though. Hopefully, hometown hero.
With the 58th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Troy Anderson, linebacker, Montana State.
Dude, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm repeating myself. There is something seriously wrong with him.
As well as defense, played both ways in college, as well as a junior Melly at 6.5 sacks plus an interception and 5 pass breakups. So a lot of athleticism for Troy Anderson now going to Atlanta. Really one of those versatile athletes in this draft, 6'3.5", 243 pounds. Has some arm length, right? 4'4", vertical 36. This story goes way beyond that. Quarterback, running back, did it all. Linebacker, he was doing everything at Montana State. Tremendously athletic, tremendously versatile. Think about a guy, high school quarterback, safety, then a running back, linebacker in 2017. Quarterback in 2018.
Dude, all right. So Minnesota's up. Buffalo. Buffalo's going to take, like I said yesterday, Buffalo's going to be drafting similar style as to the Giants because Joe Shane's going to copy Brandon Beane's big board. They like probably the same players because they both work together at scouting these guys. So we'll see. Giants picking like 8 more picks.
I thought a nice player, and I thought maybe he could get to the third round. Now he goes in round 2. He's out of the way. Sam Williams at Ole Miss was a reach. Troy Anderson was not. I thought rating-wise he'd be a second in terms of the grade. I thought he might get pushed to the third or fourth. It didn't happen. It's great for a kid who did it all at Montana State on both sides of the ball and solidified himself as a linebacker moving forward to the pro level this year.
Yeah, the physicality part of his game, though, against the run is where he's going to have to pick it up. Sometimes he looks like a quarterback playing linebacker. As far as side-to-side and coverage, he has athleticism for days.
Vikings pick is in.
Minnesota next up, and they're ready for their pick in round 2.
Minnesota, what's up? It's an honor to be here.
Who the fuck is this?
I'm living in a dream. With the 59th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Ed Ingram, guard from LSU.
Christian Harris is still there. Dude, Malik in round 3. At a certain point, I'm leaning towards taking him, man. Like, shit. I know Daniel Jones, we declined his option. We have no ties to him right now. We can let Malik sit back. He can join the quarterback room with Tyrod Taylor. He can join the room with Daniel Jones. He can learn from them. He is a smart guy. Malik Willis is smart. He isn't no dumb jock. He's smart. Just saying, wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, I'd rather them take Malik Willis than a very questionable receiver that no one heard before of Wan'Dale Robinson. Because these teams up here they're not taking a quarterback. So what are we gonna do? We either take a running back. I know we like James Cook. I like him. I know they had a lot of good meetings with him. I can see us going running back. We need a good Matt Breida is not the backup answer to Saquon. Gotta go younger. That way, if we get rid of Saquon, we have the rookie James Cook who can come in and for 4 or 5 years be playing good on a cheap deal. But I certainly would not hate taking Malik Willis either.
I disagree with the guys. I saw some wavering in terms of his balance. I saw fundamentals waver, and that caused a consistency issue, guys. So I'm not as high as sold on Ed Ingram as a future Pro Bowler. That could be a solid starter. I think coached up from an offensive line standpoint by that coach to get those fundamentals to stay consistent. To go through college and pro guys, you want to get the best in the world. You can't have inconsistency in that area. The fundamentals got to be solid. So I saw some games where it gave me cause for concern, and I'm not going to rave about it like you guys will take some of the games I saw this year.
I'll tell you what, I thought fundamentals, quite honestly, was the strongest part of his game. Yeah. I thought his body posture, as far as not getting out over his toes, punch timing, recovery quickness, ability to locate on the run, playing with physicality, finishing with nasty. I'm sitting there going, plus.
Who are we going to take, man? Who are we going to take?
Yeah, for sure.
We should have been a first-round pick. There we go.
Another trade. The Bengals, not the Bungles. Are they going to take an offensive lineman? They need to protect Burrow's ass. Burrow was getting sacked 10 to 12 times a game in the playoffs. That was not good for Broadway Joe. So they're not taking Nakobe Dean. Who the hell is taking Nakobe Dean? Do the Niners take him? They like good linebackers. Fred Warner's good linebacker. Takia Spikes was good for them back in the day. They had Patrick Willis. Like, what's going on? Someone needs to hop on ESPN and tell us the hell is wrong with Nakobe Dean, because these people it's not right to keep us in the dark. They tell us about these stupid players, parents dying and selling drugs, and this guy, everyone around him just died. He was the only one to survive in a car crash. Like, I don't need to know the information. Give me the information on why Nakobe Dean's not getting drafted. You know, literally every ounce of every person's biological information. You know what hand this guy is. You know if he sits down to pay You know what he had for lunch, breakfast. You know what his sister's blood type is. But you guys will not tell us why Nakobe Dean is not being selected. So annoying. So annoying.
USAA is made for the city fights, like Matt, who can come to a stop with barely a bomb. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up 30% on your auto insurance. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for you. Get a quote today.
In this market, you'll find
I will say it is giving me great joy to see all the Philly fans now depressed that Joel Embiid broke a bone in his eye. Thanks, Rose.
Still sell investments that generate high commissions for you, right? No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our client's best interest.
All
So
right.
when do you make
80 picks. 8 picks left. Let's go.
We do better when our clients
Let's
do.
go.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Ego, Milwaukee, Steel, all the top-rated brands, all run on their own single battery system.
Let's see. Let's think about it. Cincinnati, they got to protect Joe Burrow. Their team need is only a quarter. Oh, yeah, that's right. They need a quarterback because bum-ass Eli Apple can't cover anybody. Anybody. I'm from South Jersey. I played, or I had friends that played against Logan Ryan and Eli Apple in high school. And they always said, dude, Logan Ryan's a beast, dude. But that Apple dog, he stinks. How he went to Ohio State is beyond me. But he is a bum. I go to this bar up the street from me, and they have his high school football jersey, Eli Apple's high school football jersey, hung up and framed. And every time I see it, me and my one friend who's a Giants fan always are tempted to just take it off the wall and go out back and just smash on it and shit on it because I hate that guy. I hate Eli Apple.
The official hotel of the NFL. Working our way through round 2. Now let's look at your best available. Brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott. Yeah, we look at the best available. We see guys who are really productive players. Maybe didn't have the great measurables. That's Nakobe Dean, of course.
Yeah, tell us, Mel. Tell us why Nakobe Dean's not picked.
Very experienced in pass protection. Could be a guy who's a rookie second-year player who started at the pro level. Like Abraham, never thought he would go in the second round. All right, the Bengals have traded up into this spot. They, of course, are the defending AFC champions, and they are ready to win.
Tell us why. Tell us why Nakobe Dean.
Where's the jungle crowd at? All right. Well, the Buffalo Bills have traded the 6th pick to the Cincinnati Bengals. With the 6th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Cam Taylor-Britt, defensive back, Nebraska. He's actually a high school quarterback in Alabama. Started 30 games for the Huskers, made 6 interceptions, and Lewis a lot of versatility. Played safety, played in the slot, played outside, and played a lot of special teams. Yeah, there's a reason why, because he is a phenomenal athlete at 5'10 and a half, 196 pounds, 4'3", 40. What I love the most about Cam Taylor,
what is going on? Dean has multiple injury issues like soft tissue, labrum, and pectoral, and teams think he's not worth the risk. All right, makes sense. Bernie, you should be on this talk show. You should be on ESPN, giving us fans the knowledge and the 411 because Booger McFarland is a moron. And Louis Riddick just proves as to why he has not been hired as a general manager because no one can keep us informed. They're all leaving us in the dark. Idiots. I hate Booger McFarland. I'm watching highlights of Wan'Dale Robinson, and he looks pretty damn good. Oh, he can piss a lot of people off. When next time you have some downtime, go on YouTube and check out some of his highlights. He can run. That's for sure. Oh, man. Who's this guy? The Jets. Why is he? Why is he coming out this late? Where have you been, man? Sleeping? Yeah, bro, you were taken 30 picks ago. Why are you now coming on the stage? Now, our receiving core isn't looking that bad. If they can all stay healthy, I'm optimistic. That's for sure.
Second round draft pick today of the New York Jets, who had a very active day yesterday with 3 first-round picks, and now they take Brees Hall here as they try and rebuild that roster. San Francisco is next up here, gentlemen. And Booker, this will be the first time the 49ers select. It's been a tumultuous little stretch of time there with Deebo Samuel talking about wanting to be traded away. Of course, they made the pick of the quarterback last year, so lots going on in San Francisco.
Yeah, without a doubt. And depending on what happens to people, I know the general manager, John Lynch, doesn't want to trade it. Do you look for a wide receiver, or do you look to give Chris Sarek, the defensive line coach, another weapon? They're always looking for guys that can rush the passer and get after the quarterback. Multiple ways they can go, Brady. John Lynch usually does a really good job of taking the best player available in this position.
How do you contemplate, Lewis, the Deebo Samuel of it all now at a time when, again, we've had 13 receivers taken in the first 2 rounds? We've seen huge name receivers traded already this offseason.
Look, I think for John Lynch, who, look, you know, this guy
I don't know where we go. What are you guys thinking right now? Your honest opinion. Do we go defense? Do we get a linebacker other than named Nakobe Dean, because it looks like he's not getting taken anytime soon? I do like Perrion Winfrey from Oklahoma. He's a big dude, but it looks like our D-line could be too stacked to even give him playing time. Do we go tight end? I mean, it'd be a reach if we took a tight end in this round. Do we go Malik Willis? Do we go Corral? I know we kind of like Corral. We like Sam Howell as well. Do we go another offensive lineman? I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, probably because you just don't want a guy like that just kind of wrecking everything else. And you don't want him to not show up at all. You just got to keep trying to work that relationship in some way, shape, or you willing to pay him these 25, 26 to get out? Because that's what you better think long and hard about it. Okay? Especially, look, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he doesn't want to play linebacker, all the stuff that people are saying. I don't know. I'm just saying the way they use him and what he brings to that football team, take him off of that team, their identity changes, man. It changes. There's nobody in this draft that can do what he does right now. Nobody. Period. Jeremy Fowler told us on Get Up this week that a source in San Francisco said to him, we couldn't break the huddle without Deebo Samuel last year in San Francisco. We'll see what direction they choose to go. Again, this is their first selection of this year's draft.
This is taking a long time.
In round 1 a year ago. And here's the announcement.
With the 61st pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Drake Jackson, linebacker, USC. Welcome to the squad.
All right, looks like linebackers are starting to fall off the board. It's expected. We'll see what happens.
2 weeks ago, in his 3 years, he had 25 tackles for loss, 12.5 sacks, and 2 interceptions. When he was born, on his birth certificate, his father said, say he's Drake Jackson, University of Southern California, outside linebacker. So he genuinely was born to do this, book.
Without a doubt, you're talking about a guy coming off the edge, twitchiness, speed off the edge. We're not looking at a power player this year. He still got to develop that. But if you're looking for a guy that turn the corner, that's bringing juice, a guy that the 49ers like, the defensive line coach we talked about, can you get the best out of this?
All right, we are picking soon, I guess. Let me check what exact pick we have.
Yeah, I thought as a freshman, guys, he was on fire. He came out in the blocks right away at USC, showcased big-time talent. He had 11.5 tackles for loss and 6 sacks as a freshman. Then he leveled off a bit. A lot of his production this year came in 2 games.
Malik Willis, man, it's a shocker. I can still win money if Houston or just takes him.
We have another selection on our stage. Kansas City Chiefs traded back, and they're
Chiefs Kingdom, let's go.
Nakobe Dean.
With the 62nd pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select.
And the Giants got two third-round picks. So it looks like I'm staying on the stream for a little bit longer. And after the last Giants pick this round, I think I'm going to call it the end of the stream. We'll try to watch a little bit of the Mets.
In the playoff game, Mel, he got an invite to the Senior Bowl, and now here he is. Yeah, he had his great 21 games at Howard, comes to Cincinnati, and for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Cook, man. Cook's got to. We got to do something, man. We gotta get a running back. Matt Breida is not the answer. Gary Brightwell, awful pick. Another Gettleman failure. Why we took him, who knows? Did he even play last year? With all the injuries we had on the team, he didn't even touch the ball. I don't even think he got suited up. You think Dave Gettleman's watching this draft and just wishing that he can make these terrible picks like he used to? What a joke. What a joke.
George Karloff is a try-hard rotational pass rusher off the edge, and then Sky Moore, to me, going down to pick 54, one of the steals.
Buffalo. What's Buffalo going to do? Whatever they're going to do, it's going to be similar to what we do.
So it wasn't just about the offense. The defense had to improve, and 3 of these 4 picks have been the defensive side of the ball. There are 2 picks left in round 2. We've only had 1 quarterback go off the board so far. We'll see what happens next on ESPN2.
What are we going to do, boys and girls? What are we going to do? What do we do? Malik Willis, Desmond Ridder. All right. I don't think we're taking a quarterback. I do need new shampoo. I could go for some Arby's. He eats this trash. I haven't had Arby's in years. I think it's still in business because apparently old people like eating Arby's a lot because it's soft on their gums. The food is easy to chew because it's soft. But I don't know about you guys, but I stay away from Arby's. There's a reason why the drive-thru is completely empty every time I go by. But yeah, the Nakobe Dean's very puzzling. I mean, someone's going to have to take a shot on him. You think, right? You can't just let him just not get drafted. That would just be weird. Worst comes to worst, you draft him and he sits out a year. I'm sure it's happened before. Not a big deal. There are worse things that happen. You could draft DeAndre Baker and he could pull a little armed robbery pyramid scheme and just ruin our draft that year. Yeah, it is probably horse meat. I had it once. It was all right, but I was stoned in high school, so I didn't really care.
Springfest is back. And right now, you'll find everything your lawn and home needs this season. At great prices for the season. Stop by Lowe's now for your happy spring.
There are 2 sides. How long you gotta know somebody before you trust them? To every story.
He is a very dangerous man.
I'm very, very curious as to what we do in this 3rd round. Very curious.
The NFL draft is now open. But any one of these players, I think, has a chance to become a breakout in the NFL. It all comes down to this. The Jacksonville Jaguars select.
Welcome back to the 2022 NFL Draft, presented by Courtyard by Marriott.
We welcome you back to Las Vegas, where we are getting set to wrap up round 2 of the draft. We still have round 3 to come tonight, and then 9 compensatory picks. It'll be quite a
Oh man, this is going to be interesting. Round 3 is the nilly dilly. This is where some guys that you remember could have been first-round picks, they've fallen. Who the hell is this chooch?
Hey, I'm excited to announce one of the 3 New York State football teams.
Hey, look, check this out. There's only one football team in New York State, and that's the Buffalo Bills.
Stevie Johnson, throwback.
Bills Mafia has chosen
What a throwback player.
the Georgia.
Hashtag Bills Mafia should be excited. The younger brother of the NFL
Fuck.
superstar is 5'11", 190. Now he scored 11 touchdowns for the
See?
national champions last
See?
year.
Told you. Brandon Bean and Joe Shane have similar draft boards, and they freaking took the guy that we probably were going to pick. Damn it. I knew it. I called it, guys. Did I not call it? Brandon, I said, pay attention to what Buffalo does. It's going to be very similar to what we like. Oh, I'm so pissed. Oh.
You see that? The ability to go the distance at any point, anytime he touches the
You win some, you lose some.
hesitation step, he strings together multiple cuts.
Damn it. I really wanted him, man. That's not good. That's annoying.
He put football player. They have Devin Singletary. You thought they may go with a Brees Hall or Kenneth Walker III. Now you get another accent piece to work in with Devin Singletary. How about Josh Allen, this Buffalo Bills offense? But explosiveness and big playability and that receiving ability in the slot and it wide was very underrated in James Cook's game. Yeah, he's a complementary piece of what they have already. They needed it last. They needed juice. They needed someone who had breakaway type of ability. And James Cook had that. Look, I mean, he had, I think it was like over something like 10 or 20 runs of 10-plus yards, 40 runs of 10-plus yards, a great wide receiver. He's the perfect complementary piece to what they already have in the roster. Okay, and so here we go. The Broncos are set to make the final pick of round number 2 of the 2022 draft.
James Cook, man. Oh, damn it. All right, last pick of the second round. Do they take Malik Willis to learn behind Russell Wilson? Do they?
The Broncos select Nick Bonito, linebacker, Oklahoma.
2 rounds have gone and 2 rounds have went. And Malik Willis is still on the board. Nakobe Dean is still on the board. Every quarterback besides Kenny Pickett is still on the board. This is crazy. Was not expecting all these quarterbacks to still be up here. I thought there was going to be a run on quarterbacks in between pick 15 to pick 25. But clearly I was wrong. There's been a run on receivers. There's been a run on linebackers. Not many offensive linemen taken. I don't think a single tight end has been taken. I think there's been 3 running backs taken so far. It is a loaded defensive team, defensive draft. It is a loaded defensive draft. And we're up in 2 picks. So, Joe Shane, I hope you're ready to make a pick because I will say this. I've been watching a lot of film on Wan'Dale since we've selected him, and I'm feeling a little bit better about the selection. I think he could be a killer on offense. He looks like he's got the speed. He's identical to Tony, maybe an inch or 2 shorter, but he's got the speed. He's got the hands. He's got the footwork. He's a great route runner. He can run all the routes on the route tree. Just got to stay healthy with the rest of the receiving core, man. And I'm optimistic. 6-7 wins doesn't seem too far-fetched. I'm not going to lie. If we can just stay healthy, build up this O-line and D-line, maybe get a corner, maybe get another backup running back, another tight end, and we could be in business. And next year's draft, we'll have like $100 million or so in cap room. It's looking nice. It's looking nice. This is what they do this sometimes, right? They salute like that. God. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Third round. Let's go. They're blessing the United States of America.
So delighted you've chosen to watch with us here on ESPN2 Jacksonville. Will have the first selection. Fellas, this is the third draft in the last 30 years in which only one quarterback was selected in the first two rounds. It happened in 1996. It happened in 2000. I have to describe this, the fact that Malik Willis has not been drafted to this point.
It's crazy that. I'm surprised.
You know what? Yes and no. Yes, because the athletic traits are something that
I'm surprised.
And they feel as though as long as you go to the right place, we can coach the rest of it out. And as long as you're willing to commit to the process, commit to the grind.
And Pete Alonso hits a solo shot. The Mets are up 3-0. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Sorry, I didn't interrupt. I'm a huge Mets fan, and they're playing the Phillies, who I can't stand as well because I hate everything from Philly except cheesesteaks, and they just went up 3-0. Let's go, Mets. All right, back to the draft. 2 picks away. Who do we take? Who do we like? Who do you want? James Cook, for me personally, he was just taken. Who else can we take? Who else can we take? Any idea? Any idea? I don't know. I don't know. Would you take Malik Willis now? Pietro, that's a good question. I don't know. It's very hard to tell. It's very hard to see him falling completely out of this round as well. This is the third round. Someone's going to have to take him. Honestly, I hope it's Houston so I win money. Let's see what Jacksonville does.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Luke Fortner, center, University of Kentucky.
Okay. Now keep in mind, guys, we do need a center. Nick Gates is hurt. He might not play again. He hasn't been cleared. He's been working out at the facility from what I'm told, but he is in no way, shape, or form even remotely close to even being able to run. So a center is definitely a need. That's 100% correct. Do I think we take a center in the third round with 2 picks? Maybe. But we still need a corner. And still, if we plan on trading Bradbury, we still need a corner. We can definitely use another pass rusher. We can definitely use a linebacker. And I'm not a big Julian Love fan. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a big Julian Love fan. But we'll see. The Giants are on the clock. The Vikings pick is in. We're at the 67th pick in the third round. I believe the Giants have another pick in this round. Let's see who the Vikings take, and then the Giants are on the clock. Please, no one spoil it.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Brian Asamoah, linebacker, Oklahoma.
All right, Nakobe Dean has still not been picked. Malik Willis has still not been picked. Do we go Malik Willis here? Guys, do we go Nakobe Dean? Are those injuries real? We don't know. I trust Bernie. Bernie, I trust you because I don't trust Booger McFarland. There has to be a reason why Nakobe Dean has been dropping significantly. There has to be a reason why. Are we the team to find out what that reason is? I don't know. It'd be cool. There's got to be something wrong with it. I trust Joe Shane. If he's worried about him, he won't take him. If he's worried about his injury history, he will not take him. He will take the other best player available on our big draft board. If they don't, just give me a reason why. Pick is in. No one spoil it. The Giants pick is in. Round 3, pick 67. We just took a receiver last round. What do we take this round? We don't pick again until 81. Here we go, guys. No one spoil it. Let's go. What is the pick? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, Toomer. Amani Toomer. Let's go, buddy.
With the 67th pick of the NFL
Nakobe
draft,
Dean.
the New York Giants select Josiah Ezeudu, guard, North Carolina.
Josiah Ezeudu, guard, North Carolina. Build up that line. Something has to be wrong. Something has to be wrong with Nakobe Dean. I'm going to stop saying it. Clearly he is not ready to be drafted. Clearly, everyone, just like us, are afraid to take him. He's going to continue to fall. Maybe we'll take him in the 4th round. I'm a big North Carolina fan, and this guy I was a fan of all year long. I will say that. I just never knew how to pronounce his last name, but he can move. He's quick. He can move. He can get down. He can get his ass down the field when he has to. He's a lot better at run blocking than he is pass blocking, but that's okay because, Saquon Barkley, not a very good running back of late. Maybe this will teach Saquon how to run between the tackles and run north and south and not east and west. That's the pick. In the 67th pick, the New York Giants have selected guard Josiah Ezeudu, whatever his name is. Let's go G-Men. Let's go G-Men. Gotta trust Joe Shane. Gotta trust him. Interesting, guys. All right, we pick out what? Another 11 picks. Let's go, baby. Let's go G-Men. Build that line, man. 3rd round offensive lineman. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. Get as many linemen as possible. I know license plate guy. He was like, drafting. We have 9 draft picks. Everyone should be a lineman. Honestly, and if I was a GM, unless you have a lot of significant team needs, I would take an offensive lineman if they're worthy of it in the 1st or 2nd round every single year. Every single year. And if you have too many good linemen, that's a good problem to have. Worst comes to worst, you trade one of them. But when you have a good O-line, everything else works itself out. And it's been a while since the Giants even had a good O-line. So I like the pick. Not exciting. Unless a 1st round pick like Evan Neal. Those offensive lineman picks aren't gonna be exciting, but it's necessary, and I'll take it. And I'll take it for sure.
Get any size soft drink for just $1 right now at McDonald's.
In the future, we'll travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology.
Christian, man, I'm telling you, there has to be injury woes. There has to be problems. Everyone is scared. Everyone is scared. Rangers are beating the Caps 3-2. Looks like they're going to win with 14 seconds left. Let's go, Rangers. Getting ready for the postseason. Giants ain't. Giants are drafting.
I'm defeated, feel mistreated. I'm so angry, I'm singing a song. Cause I'm paying so much for
What's up, Giants fans? This is Wan'Dale Robinson here.
I feel happy, very happy. Look how much money I'm saving right now.
All right, guys. 10 more picks until our pick. Do you think Malik Willis is taken by the time, or Nakobe Dean by the time the Giants pick in this round again? Do you think? I'm going to say one of them is taken. I think Malik Willis will be taken. Somehow, some way. They might be taking Tennessee. But, yeah, man, at this point, just take him, man. Just take him. No one expected him to be here still. Just take him. Take him. Someone's going to be interested in him if he pans out. And if Daniel Jones turns out to be the franchise quarterback, then you could trade Malik Willis. And then no harm, no foul, because no one's even going to know if he's bad or not.
The 2022 NFL Draft is presented by Courtyard by Marriott, the official hotel of the NFL, and it was by the Lexus ES, a direct reflection.
Someone's got to take him, man.
You.
see some of the emotion of the draft, and it is important to remember that
Someone's Malik to Seattle. I'll take that. Yeah, we are. I hate Pittsburgh. Let's take them down. I hate the new NHL playoff format. Not to sidetrack us. The NHL playoff format's a lot better when it's like 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7. But I'm ready. I'm all ready to take down those nasty Penguins.
It's good to see the looks of some of these kids' faces. And it looks like they're father, whoever helped them. That's what it's all about.
All right, the Cleveland Browns are ready to make their next selection, and they have one of their fans here to make the pick. Las Vegas! You can bet on the Cleveland Browns because the Cleveland Browns.
Who the hell? The Miz? The Miz. Wow. What up, Sean? I like the pick. I'm not going to lie. I do follow North Carolina football quite some pretty often. I knew a little bit about him. Pretty good. He's more of a run blocker than a pass protector. But that should help out Saquon Barkley and Breda. So I'm not mad about it. He probably won't start, but he'll definitely compete for the starting position. And always a third-round offensive lineman. Eventually, they're going to find their way into the starting mix. I like it, especially, I guess, because it seemed like James Cook was the player that was on their board that they wanted, but Buffalo took him before we could have a chance to. But I'm happy. I'll give it like a B-. Not a bad pick. I mean, the day's not going to – it's the first round, like I guess last night. Yeah, you're right. Jalapeno will probably give center yeah, you're right.
The elite speed recovery ability at times didn't show up for me.
All right. Do we take Malik Willis, though? Should we take him?
You see the long arms. So when he hits beaten, his long arms will help him. That wingspan will help him break up passes when he's beaten. Martin Emerson, I think in the third round now, with that kind of experience on the Mississippi State team where in practice you're seeing him throw it all over the yard. The SEC went up against some big-time receivers. The length, I think, for Martin Emerson will give him a chance to be maybe a third corner and possibly a starter down the road. All right, back to the stage, and the Tennessee Titans are ready to select again.
What's up? What's up? Tighten up. Everybody can tighten up. All right.
James Rodney. I don't know who the hell this guy is.
Everybody knows night 2 is where the real action happens. That's right. I didn't even watch yesterday. Did I miss anything? Good. With the 69th pick. Hello. In the 2022 NFL Draft, our Tennessee Titans select Nicholas Petit-Frere.
Dude, Nakobe Dean, Malik Lewis still on the board. I feel like this is a common theme now.
He was the consensus top tackle in the country coming out of high school, one of only 3 5-stars at the position. Well, he played both left and right tackle for the Buckeyes, so lots of experience on all over the offensive line. Yeah, a little bit of trouble at left tackle. At right tackle, I thought that was his best spot. That's where he excelled. That's where he was the most consistent and reliable. And boy, he kept those defensive ends at bay. Look at Ferrer. You think about a guy who is a blocker.
I think he starts for us too. Eventually, they're going to see who. They're definitely going to have camp competition for that spot. That's for sure. Dude, all right. So Seattle as the next possible team. Do they take Malik? They have to be like, how many times we're going to have an opportunity to take this guy and we still pass on him? It doesn't make sense. Everyone was blown away by how great of a combine he had in a pro day, and no one has still taken Malik Willis. I don't get it. I don't get it.
He's got that twitchiness for a big man. He's going to be bigger, stronger, but it's something to work with there.
Jacksonville is next, and they are ready to make their selection.
With the 70th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Chad Muma, linebacker, Wyoming.
Third-generation Cowboy is Chad Muma. His dad and his grandfather Both played football at Wyoming before. Henry was a finalist, Lewis, for the Butkus Award this past year, had 142 tackles and 3 interceptions.
Yeah, look, I mean, he is a well put together individual, 6'2.5", 240 pounds. But he's one of those guys who, look, he plays. People like to compare him a little bit because he went to Wyoming like Logan Wilson. Although I think Logan is a little bit more of a thumper, has a little bit more pump in the run game. But Chad is a guy who's a little bit more sideline to sideline. A guy who has nice key and diagnose skills. A little thin in his lower body, so he's not going to knock back. He's not going to really show lead.
Apparently something with Dean Soldier. He declined surgery, which is why he was dropped. Well, if you heard it, then everyone else probably heard it. That probably has to be the reason. Yeah, there's your El Scorcho. He took your boy. Do we go linebacker now? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you see Devin Lloyd and you say the guys that went early with the Jaguars. The Jaguars fixed what they were able to.
What do we do here, boys? We got 10 picks till we take. After this Giants selection, I will end the stream. I'm tired. I had a long day today. I'm going to go to bed early. But just thanks for hopping on again, guys. This was fun. That's for sure. I really hope these two guys get picked while I'm still online, because this is just ridiculous at this point that we don't even take a flyer on any of these guys. Like, come on. You got to take a flyer on one of these guys. Worst comes to worst, Nakobe Dean can't play, but yeah, they do want to be competitive right away. But still, he's got skill. Yeah, me too, Christian. That would have been really nice. And I think now, since we didn't get him, I think we're going to end up keeping Bradbury. I really do. And I'm not pissed about it. I never wanted to trade him. Everyone said, "Oh, he's staying." Like, the reason it's not like he sucks. We just need money, and he makes a lot of it. And I don't know.
In college football last year, Nakobe Dean, and I get it, 5'11". He's not tall. But Jonathan Bill was about the same height. Sam Mills was the same height. Guys that have been dominant players in this league. It's not always about the size, the height, and the miracles. You got to judge the size of the fight in the dog. And that dog got a lot of fighting degrees.
All right, Booger McFarland, shut up.
Yes. Really, of all the players on their defense, 17 showed up all. I mean, he just showed up all the time. Yes. All the time. Downhill thumper for his size. He was one of the best blitzers on their defense for his size. Sideline to sideline player, extremely smart, extremely instinctive, no false steps. He's getting to the spot, beating blockers to the spot over and over again. Can make plays in the passing game, return for.
Yeah, I'll take that, man. Always love the extra ammunition.
But in the NFL, people love traits. Maybe there's something we don't know about. I don't know. But people love traits in the NFL, and he doesn't necessarily have the ideal ones.
He was the unquestioned leader of that Georgia team that won the national championship. The Chicago Bears back on the clock and ready to select.
With the 71st pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Velus Jones, wide receiver, Tennessee.
Grad transfer from USC, productive in both places. Excellent on kick returns for the Trojans. Had one really good year.
Oh, dude, who do we take, man? I'm getting annoyed. Let's get.
Yeah, but one of the best return men in the country. And look at the skill set that he brings to the table. That's where it's at in terms of touchdown football. One more consistency would be needed. But talk about a guy certainly can make.
Who do we take? Who do we take? Who do we take? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who do we take? I don't know. I don't know. Who do we take?
And then make people miss. So it gives you a lot of versatility there. The punt return skills are undeniable. Refinement, though, in route running as a receiver, that could be something he has to work on. Consistent projection of football. It'll be a 25-year-old rookie. Actually, 25 in May.
What do we do, boys? What are we thinking? Talk to me, guys. What are we thinking here? I know. Like, why? Why? It'll be at least exciting. It's exciting. That way, if Daniel Jones sucks, you put the kid in. Well, Tyrod Taylor will get first dibs, but
Seattle is next. Could we see a
Exactly.
We'll find out.
Exactly. But yeah, just take Malik. It's either, dude, just take someone. Take someone who I know who they are at this point. Well, these last two guys I've never heard, besides the guard from North Carolina, I've never heard of any of them.
A restorative shower for body and mind.
It feels like we're in a time loop because we got.
I don't know what to do. What do I do, guys? What do we do? What do we do? What do we
Spice up
do?
everybody with the new White Hot Ranch Nacho Fries at Taco Bell. At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So go to the place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. We offer curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Make way for the first ever.
Malik would be sexy. Sexy pick. Sexy pick. Isaiah Spiller, the running back from Texas A&M. Anyone know about him? Is he related to C.J. Spiller? Definitely not his son, because C.J. Spiller is not that old to have a son that old. Maybe a brother, maybe a cousin. Who knows? But Seattle's up here. Just someone take Malik. If it's not them, let it be us.
If the answer is yes, who do I call?
Like, I'm trying to think. Like, tight end. We got, what? Ricky Seals-Jones. Too early to take a tight end. There's really no tight end in this draft that just shouts, take me, take me. We got some linemen. We signed a lot of linemen, O-linemen in free agency. Granted, they're not the best, but they're good enough to see what we got. Drafted just 2 linemen just now in the first 3 rounds. Don't think we go lineman again. Do we go defensive end? Do we go another pass rusher? Maybe. I think we're pretty loaded on that front. A linebacker and a corner make the most sense. Excuse me. Linebacker and corner make the most sense here, unless we go Malik. So first, I would take Malik, then Nakobe Dean, then just some corner that looks good at this point. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I don't see it either, specifically because we have Jones and Tyrod Taylor. So I don't see it. And honestly, if they really wanted him, they would have gotten him by now. They always say when you really want someone, you don't dick around. You go and get him. You go and get the guy you want. You want. So I felt like they would have taken him by now. And I think the story on Dean, if those injury reports are true, they're probably teams are just gonna sit back and wait and just see how long they can get there without having to take them too early. Chance of 1% for damn. See, a lot of these teams don't. The quarterback, I'm telling you, the quarterback class wasn't strong this year. Next year, there's not going to be all these quarterbacks still around in the 3rd round. All the good ones, like the ones they're highlighting this year's draft, they would have been gone by now. Could this be Malik Willis time? Could this be Malik Willis time? Could this be? Here we go. I hurt so bad. I'm fucking Joel Embiid.
With the 72nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Abraham Lucas, tackle, Washington State. Steve Holmes.
All right, well,
You just mentioned it.
no one wants him, man. No one wants these quarterbacks. God, could you imagine if we reached on one of them? And some of these guys on my Facebook group wanted Malik Willis at like 5th overall. Dumb. That would be so dumb. Oh, man. Terrible. Did anyone? I know Adam, Big Blue. You got your Kayvon jersey ordered. Has anyone else ordered a Kayvon Thibodeau jersey yet?
he went up against very, very good pass rushers out there in the Pac-12. He went up against Kayvon Thibodeau. We saw that. He goes up against Drake Jackson when they play USC. Drake Jackson is getting nothing on his side. He switched sides. He said, I'm not rushing over this guy anymore. Let me go over here and pick off their left tackle, and he gets a strip sack in the end zone. Abe Lucas needs to clean up his hand use, make sure he's firing and punching on time, clean up his pass sets. He has the athleticism to run block. These are two good bookend tackles they set. The Indianapolis Colts are next again, and they have something of a unique presence.
Last Giant jersey I got was Barkley. The last one I got was a Daniel Jones color rush, and haven't even been proud enough to even wear it. It's been sitting in my closet collecting dust next to the Odells. Maybe this year I can wear a Giants jersey. What the hell are these kids doing? That was their spiel. Cheeky boyos. Who? See, these freaking chooches. Hey Rose. I'm in IT field. I'm a computer technician for a school district. It's a pretty sweet gig. I get paid vacation. I get a pension. I get off all the same days, spring break, Christmas break, all paid. My wife's also a school teacher, so it's nice. It works well with our schedules lining up. We all get off the same time, spring break, Christmas break, winter break, all that stuff. I'm a 12-month employee. I work in the summer, but in the summer, we only have to work 4 days a week. We get off on Fridays, which is very nice. It's a good gig. I like it. Thanks for asking. Damn. Oh, yeah, I heard about that tight end. That wouldn't have been a bad pick, man. Oh, nice. That's cool, man. Yeah, I was... no, you kind of... I mean, it's not frowned upon to have one. I went to a local trade school for computers and networking, and I got like my networking plus certificate. But it's more so nowadays what you know and more what you can prove than just passing a test. Because if you study, anyone can just remember answers. But I worked in a school district previously, and then I transferred for more money. Wow, there goes the first quarterback. But no, I didn't really need a degree, just experience. Wow, Desmond Ridder goes before Malik. Wow. Wow. Oh, my God. Yeah, he will be quarterback one. Who is the Falcons quarterback now? I guess it's this guy, right? Is it? Going to Atlanta. Dirty Bird time. Dirty Bird.
You think about a dual threat quarterback. We talked about Malik Willis, so is Desmond Ridder. That dual threat, he can beat you with his legs as well as obviously the arm strength.
Dirty Bird. Wow, that's a shocker. Malik Willis still avail. Well, that's one team that needed a quarterback and has taken one. Dude, can you imagine Malik Willis not even getting drafted at this point? Oh, my God. If I was him, I probably would want to wring my agent's neck for letting me fall this low. Oh, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. Oh, that would be terrible.
I love the pocket awareness. It's one of the more underrated things for a quarterback. When the rush is around you, you step up. If you protect the offensive lineman, you step up in the pocket. And in the boys, talk about the position that cannot panic, has to remain cool, calm, and collected. He showed that, yeah, you can go back and look at the Alabama game and say, yeah, they were outmatched. He didn't go overall during his career, a cool, calm, collected. And we saw with Josh Allen, accuracy can be improved in the NFL. Yeah, and he'll need to, in particular with throwing the football deep to his right. He had some.
Oh, that's surprising, man. Texans are up. Did they trade up? Did they trade up? Dude, if they take Malik Willis here, this might be Malik Willis. I'll win a lot of money. Come on. Come on, Bulbasaur. Don't let me down, buddy. Don't let me down. Come on, Bubs. Let's go, Bulby. Let's go, Bulby. Now, let's go, Bulby. Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur. Come on. Wish me good luck. Come on, good luck. Good luck. Bulby. Bulbasaur, Bulba. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Give me some money, Malik. Give me some money. If Malik goes here, let's get some money. Give me some money. I'm trying to look at how far of a home run Pete Alonso just hit.
They've not needed to address this position for a very long time. This is also the third latest that the second quarterback has been drafted in the common draft era. So we waited a long time for that pick. And again, Malik Willis among those continuing to wait to hear his name called. So the Houston Texans are now back on the clock here. They will make what will be their fifth.
Do they take Malik here?
Draft, and they are making their way out here to the stage momentarily. They took John Mechie the third. It was their last pick in round number 2. They also took Jalen Petrie in the second round. And here we go. The Houston Texans ready in round 3.
The Denver Broncos have traded the 75th pick to the Houston Texans. With the 75th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Christian Harris, linebacker, Alabama.
He's a good luck.
Interesting journey for this young man.
Yeah, I would have liked the Giants to take him. Any linebacker from Bama, you can't go wrong with him. But that's crazy. These people aren't even trading up for him. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
When we needed one there, Mel, and now he is on his way to Houston. He had a 3-down linebacker. And a guy
that is crazy.
Even in Alabama, you think about projects that either inside, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. When he's on the top of his game versus the run, pass, blitzer, he gets it back, fades from the action on occasion.
Dude, that is crazy.
The versatility, the way he finished the season on a very high note. I was a little more impressed last year than this year overall. Tackling at times left a little bit to be desired. When you got a guy who gives you the versatility to play inside or out, can handle everything you want a linebacker to do as an every down performer. And he's got all the experience playing all those big games and showing up big for the most.
Dude, another linebacker gone. Joe Shane, what are you working on now? I know there's a couple good running backs left, but what are you working on now? What are we working on, Joe? What are we working on?
He was the 74th pick in this year's draft. Wilson was drafted 75th. Good things tend to happen around that area.
Little nugget.
Back in the moment of ESPN too. This is you, right? Like, bacon. This is you. I love bacon. Sonic, bacon on bacon.
Another linebacker gone. Unbelievable.
Mom, thank you for all your sacrifices.
You're gonna make me cry.
My mom was always there. My parents.
Dude, what are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? This is tough.
Every weekend.
Bulbasaur is not good luck.
Never giving up.
There's never a plan.
Bulbasaur is not good luck.
I'm not gonna take no as an answer.
What do we do, guys? What do we do?
Things start getting really big.
We need answers. Do we go running back? Do we go linebacker? Yeah, that'd be nice, man. If Blake can play in full season, he was a tackling machine. Reminded me of a smarter Bobby Boucher from Waterboy. But, damn, dude.
Kiss the people you love.
Damn, look at the Ravens selections. They've had a tremendous draft. They always draft well, man. They're just a good front office. Very consistent, very stable. They learned from the best, Ozzie Newsome. I think he's not the GM there anymore, but I think he's still in the front office. He has a role at least. Dave Gettleman. Yeah, right. Dude, Dave Gettleman would have taken 2 defensive tackles. You're right. He would have taken 2 of them. They probably each played 1 down a game. Or he would have taken like a offensive lineman that no one heard of, that like Matt Pert type of guy that is a project, but he just fell in love with him because he's like a good Samaritan. He picks up trash on the weekends on the New Jersey Turnpike and Parkway, Garden State Parkway. Pierre Strong Jr. and Damian Pierce. I do like the running back from Florida. Damian Pierce looks good. Dude, I'll take any of these running backs at this point. Give me the fastest, nimble running back that can pass protect, because Saquon Barkley sure does not know how to do that. I'll take any of these guys. I'll take Jalen Tolbert. I'll take Bo. I don't care. Just we need some more playmakers. Definitely a linebacker, though. That's for sure. That in a corner, that needs definitely to happen. Definitely need a corner, need a linebacker. Was he really? Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, he came from Cincy. They said Sauce Gardner was the first Cincinnati player to be taken in like the first round since like 1973 or something like that. Crazy.
Carol Hamilton round 1 early, and then came back and took Tyler Linderbaum. They took David Ojabo in the second round. The Blue Man Group are here in Las Vegas, entertaining the fans on hand. If you've never seen these guys, by the way, very entertaining. Yeah, I mean, they look entertaining. I always keep them confused with the Jabberwocky. Sort of there's a similarity there. I see it. They're an unusual group, but they put on a fun show. At any rate, here in Las Vegas, it's been a great big show. The fans have been spectacular. The sun is starting to set here as we are.
Dude, I don't know, man. Are we taking them? I don't know, man.
And they're bringing out a special guest to make the announcement. How's everybody doing? We got some Ravens fans out there?
I don't know. Do we take him? I don't know, man. I'm not against it. I'm interested to see how he would do.
Travis Jones, defensive tackle, UConn.
No one's taking him, man. No one's taking him. And I feel like the teams that need a quarterback, they really rather trade for Baker Mayfield. I don't think Baker's that good, man. This guy's probably going to be another run stuffer. Yep, this looks like a beast, dude. He looks like another Pernell McPhee that they used to have, or Judon. Dude, the Ravens they just draft solid players, man. We need to take one of their guys from the front office or one of their scouts, because they just know how to draft. I don't know. I don't know how he fell that long. I followed him a little bit because he's on the East Coast. Look at their draft, man. Hamilton, beast. Linderbaum, beast. Ojabo, if he never get hurt, he would have been a first-round pick. And then Jones should have been at least a second round. Dude, they're just a very, very smart organization. The picks are flying off the board now. Let's go.
NFL Draft. The Indianapolis Colts select Bernard Ryman, tackle, Central Michigan.
Here's a fascinating story. Ryman is the correct pronunciation of his name. Grew up in Austria.
Dean's still available. Dude, I think Dean's going to be available all damn night. I don't think anyone's taking him. Unless we take him now. You know? Bradshaw was a 7th round pick, Burn. There's no 8 rounds. But at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised when they expand the league, that more teams are added, that they'll probably add the more rounds to the draft. But if they do that, you gotta cut down the time between picks. Teams should get 2 minutes, man. That's how much time I get in my fantasy football drafts online, or if I'm in person, 5 minutes tops. I still can't get over the fact that that dude from Blue Mountain State talked for like 10 minutes. Just think, if that guy wasn't on stage speaking, this third round probably would have been over by now. Yeah, dude, Adam, that would be crazy. If we got Nakobe Dean, I know Eagles fans would be pissed because they are dying for him. They want him. They haven't had a good linebacker since Jeremiah Trotter. Throwback name. Remember that loser, the Axe? I hated him. And they just don't draft linebackers. I don't know why. They don't draft them. Dude, you gotta think we get someone gets Malik.
I like what the Colts are going to look like here in 2022. The Browns are next up. We've had very few opportunities to sort of sit and catch up on where we are. They've only made one selection in Cleveland. Of course, they traded away a lot of capital to get Deshaun Watson. I think if you're Cleveland, you got to feel pretty good about what you got at the quarterback position. I keep peeking over my shoulder here because the picks keep coming in quickly, and the Browns are ready to go.
The Browns are up.
Second selection of this draft. So Barnes and special guest.
Yeah, dude, I'd be happy too with him.
Dog check.
Who's this?
All right.
Bulbasaur check. Baby.
Millions of football fans out there rushing to search. Who is this small in stature but devilishly handsome man I've never heard of? I'm going to save you some time and instead tell you to search NFL Pro Era, the first NFL virtual reality video game ever by Status Pro in the NFL and coming to VR this fall. Welcome to the future of the field. And welcome to the future of the land, Brownies.
That kid needs to stop playing with this little piece of deal. Leave it alone, it'll grow on its own.
Alex Wright, defensive end, UAB.
Well, Chargers are up. They don't need a quarterback. I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't think we're taking these guys. I don't think it's been 40 picks since we thought the Eagles were going to take Nakobe Dean. 40 picks. That means the entire league passed on him twice, and possibly could for the third time coming up. Something's wrong with him. It has to be something wrong with him. The Chargers up, then Denver, then the G-Men. What do you think, buddy, about Dean or Willis falling to us? I don't know, man. I don't know. At this rate, I don't think we're going to take any of them, because I think if we wanted them, they would have been taken by now. There's no way they would have known about. I think every GM's probably talking to one another, at least the ones that are friendly and have relations with each other. They're probably asking each other, do you think Dean's worth it? And they're probably, I don't know. They probably just don't want to make the pick. They don't want to be the one that makes the first move. They don't want to be that guy. Some GMs feel a lot safer, especially the new ones. I mean, I don't think Joe Shane's going to be taking many chances on players. Now, if this Joe Shane 3 years forward and he has a couple playoff appearances under his belt, then I think he's more inclined to take a lot more risks. Being this is his first draft ever at the helm, all by himself as the GM, I think he's going to go, make the safer pick, a guy that's healthy, a guy that's not injured or has injury history. That's just my gut feeling. But like I've always said, in Joe Shane, we trust. Cool Joe, I trust him. I don't know, man. I just don't think we can have 3 quarterbacks on the roster, but I don't know.
Verizon is going ultra, so you can get more.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Matt, who can come to a stop with barely a bump.
Yeah, Dean, a lot of people are saying he's had several surgeries in the past. I don't think we're taking him, guys. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we're taking him.
And tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
I kind of want to stay on the stream until he's picked, but I don't know how long it's going to be, man. How many more picks are left? Let me check.
Okay, vamos.
Get any size soft drink for just $1 at McDonald's.
The only way you're ever gonna know what you're made of is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? The new Grand Cherokee, made for what you're made of.
Shop and buy online with GP Shop, where right now, more qualified lessees can reach the new 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 for $399 a month.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So go to the place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. We offer curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today.
I don't know, man. I thought Seattle was going to take him there. Apparently not. Got a while. I don't think Malik Willis is going this round either, guys. Sorry to break it to you. There's just no way. There's just no way.
In Las Vegas, I must say this is sensational both last night and today. As you'd expect, the weather was perfect. The fans are just enthusiastic and excited to have the draft here.
Man, people are going nuts. See, this is the only problem I have about living on the East Coast. It's 10:20 right now. I'm tired. These people, it's like 7 o'clock. They're ready to party. After the draft's over, they're going to go out and gamble, and it's going to be like 9:30. They got the whole night ahead of them. That's the one problem on being on the East Coast. Everything is just so late. Who's this? FaZe?
With the 79th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select JT Woods, defensive back, Baylor. Let's go!
And the Chargers obviously not getting a lot of cheers here. They're at the home of their AFC West rivals, but this is a team thinking big thoughts as they go on the defensive side. So they've done some work in free agency, and now they're doing work in the draft. And with JT Woods in the secondary in particular, just think about it like this. J.C. Jackson they got from the Patriots. And
I could use another safety. Like I said, not a big Julian Love fan. Not a big Julian Love fan.
Phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal athlete, 6'2", 195 pounds, 4.36 in the 40, and you see it, smooth, fluid, easy movement structure. I mean, just look at him. He's a great ball hawk, great anticipation, finishing skills. He'll hit, he'll run the alley, he'll try and light you up. Here's the problem. 41 missed tackles in 4 seasons, 14 last year. It's really a function of don't drop your head, see what you're hitting, because when he sees what he's hitting,
I forgot Randy Gregory went to Denver.
this guy has got great ball skills, a great athlete. Brandon Staley.
I forgot he went to Denver.
Well, they've done some work as far as helping this football team. That is a great pick right there. JT Woods. I was staying in the division with the Denver Broncos who are ready to make
I forgot. We on the clock, boys. We on the clock. See who Denver takes.
The Denver Broncos select Greg Dulcich.
All right, not Malik Willis. Not Malik Willis. All right, Giants are on the clock. Giants are on the clock. What do we do? No one spoil the picks on the live chat, please. Thank you. What do we do, guys? Need a running back. Need a corner. A linebacker would be nice. This is it. This is the last pick probably of the night until tomorrow. Who do we take? I'm going either corner. I'm going either running back. I'm going either Nakobe Dean or any other linebacker. What do we do? What do we do, boys? Or do we go Malik Willis? Do we shock the world and take Malik? I don't think we are. We got too many quarterbacks on the roster as is. But I was shocked when we took Kayvon. Can never trust the smoke screens. Maybe they're just thinking, Malik. Yeah, we kind of do need a safety because I don't like Julian Love, and Xavier needs someone else that's a little bit faster. Here we go. Pick is in. The pick is in.
2022 NFL Draft. The New York Giants select Goodell defensive back, LSU.
Good. I'll take it. It's a corner. Let's see what this guy looks. Cordell Flott, cornerback from Louisiana University. Let's see what they say. 6 foot, 175. Not bad. I weighed that my senior year of high school. I weigh 100 more pounds now. Let's see. All right. Got a little nasty to him. He plays the slot, but we got Darnell. Maybe we can learn him outside. He punches the ball well. He's mean. He's not afraid to get physical, it looks like. Good hands. All right. I mean, we need a defensive back. Maybe this means James Bradbury's on his way out. I don't know. I'm still shocked Nakobe Dean has not been picked, but I guess these guys, these scouts, these GMs, they know his injury history better than we do, better than I do. But it looks like we got a defensive back. And it looks like that's the last pickup for us in this round. Not a bad draft tonight. Not going to top next year's draft or last. Not going to top last night's draft choices, which is normal. But hey, we need a defensive back. We took one. Now we just need a running back and a linebacker, and then just take best player available at that point. Let's go, G-men. Let's go, man. Let's go. Can't hate it. Let me check the Mets. They're throwing a combined no-hitter. Bottom of the 8th. Fine pick. You're right, Mario. It's a fine pick. I'm not mad about it. I got it. My New Year's resolution is to watch more college football. So I can know more of these players. It's tough. I mean, I didn't really go to college. I had a football team, so I'm not really I don't really have an alma mater. Where does Philly take here? Who does Philly take here? Do they take Nakobe Dean? Probably not.
Will be choosing next. They made a huge trade yesterday. What do they have in store for us? We'll find out in just a moment. You're watching the draft on ESPN2.
I don't know what's going to happen, man. Cordell Flott. I got to update my Instagram.
But it wasn't pretty. Trust me. His mission, we need to stop him cold. We're going into the belly of the beast. Can you handle it? I'll see it through.
If we screw this up, there's no getting out.
Everything depends on it. I have to make it right.
Who do the Eagles take? Do you think Eagles take Nakobe? The pick is in.
Open up the redesigned Chevy Silverado with a sophisticated high-tech interior.
Open the door.
It's easy to forget it's a truck.
Nice truck. What?
Find new style. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
This offseason, get football on your terms with NFL Game Pass for just $9.99. You can relive every unbelievable moment.
Kelsey, the Chiefs have won in overtime.
Can't miss play. and thrilling finish from this past season with game replays.
10, 5, Cowboys win!
Get football on your terms this offseason with NFL Game Pass.
A smile isn't just beautiful. It's a marvel of our neurological system, a signal that our brain is doing a complex dance of joy. But when our brain or spine isn't healthy,
Starting to fall asleep. I'm out. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dip after the Eagles pick. I think I'm exhausted. I had a funeral earlier this morning. My uncle passed away. I'm ready for bed, but I do want to just stay on just to see who the Eagles took.
Xfinity Mobile runs on America's most reliable 5G network. But
Yeah, so thanks for joining, guys. I am going to stay on real quick, a little bit longer, just to see who the Philly takes.
Fewer concert tickets.
And as I post my reaction video.
And not just from my shows.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile.
Thank you, man. Tell your friends, anyone. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you joining. Thanks, Nick. Thanks for the kind words. Thanks, Super Mario. Yeah, Adam, I agree. We'll see what the Eagles do here. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. He was a diehard Giants fan. I got some of my anger and frustration when I yelled at the TV from him. I love them to death. One of my favorite uncles. He will be missed, and I know he's up there just happy with our picks so far. I know he is. Yeah, Nakobe Dean's losing a lot of money. Thanks, Super Mario. I appreciate it. Shut up, Jordan Boss.
I'll tell you what, all 31 other teams love to hear that right there. With the 83rd pick of the 2022
Thanks, Bernie. Have a good night.
The number one team in sports with the greatest fans in the world, the Philadelphia Eagles, are happy. You know it.
Thanks, JR.
Are happy to select a linebacker from Georgia, Nakobe Dean. You are an Eagle, and you are going to love every second of it. Congratulations, my man. Welcome to the Birds.
They got him.
And finally, Nakobe Dean, here's his name. He won the Butkus Award as the nation's top linebacker.
They got him.
Of a historically great defense. Teammates voted him the captain. Although it's just one of the big surprises
They got him.
in this draft that it took this long for him to be picked.
Yeah, it sure is. Look, he's a 5'11", 229 pounds, and that's the last I'm going to say about his measurements, because just watch the young man play.
They got him.
He has speed and range and instincts. In the play action passing game, the RPO game, he diagnoses it, no false steps whatsoever. When he arrives, all 200.
What do you guys think? Before I leave, what do you guys think? I agree. Could have had him.
He can front him up, he can run with him, he can finish on the football. He had 8 sacks this year. They blitzed him in the
Could have had him, guys. But yet again, is Howie Roseman a genius, or is the 31 other GMs that have passed on him 3 times, are they smarter? There has to be a reason why he fell. I'm pissed he went to Philly because I hate them. There has to be a reason why he fell. There has to be a reason.
I believe I have Chris Mortensen ready here. Morton, the number one trending topic on Twitter for the past hour at least has been Nakobe Dean's name because it is such a surprise that it took so long for him to be drafted. What can you tell us, Morton?
Well, I did check around because there's been some reports out there that maybe he had too much of a medical history. Didn't miss a game. The team that took him, the Eagles, don't put high value on linebackers, but I can tell you they thought he was the best player on the Georgia defense, and that's saying a mouthful. Other teams thought he was undersized, a little bit slow, etc., but like Lewis
Dean has a torn pec knee. Can you confirm this?
The other teams really felt like he might have been
Yeah, Jalen Hurts does blow.
That's a Georgia defense, Morton, that had 5 first-rounders this year. He's also super smart. He made pretty mechanical.
Oh, well. Guys, at the end of the day, we can only worry about our team and just hope the other teams fail. Damn.
Of the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see where the Steelers are ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's good, and there has to be a reason why he passed. Eagles took the risk. You're right. Eagles took the risk. We will see. We will see. Nothing we can do about it. The guard looks okay. The receiver looks all right. Thanks, guys, for joining. I will talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Have a good night. Thanks. Again, appreciate you guys, the warm wishes. Thanks for congratulating me on everything. Thanks for the condolences on my uncle. I'm definitely going to do this again next year. And just be sure to just follow me on the channel. And then I'm probably going to do this a couple games. Maybe some like preseason games if they're on TV. See how we look. I'll definitely stream some games. This is fun. I'm gonna probably do this more often. So I'm glad I have some audience to watch. I think I'm gonna do this during the some games. That's for sure. But anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your night and let's go G-Men.